Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on in. It is your Boulevard Home Game of the Week here on the Fan Sports Network. Keeping Formaster here. Devin Dixon with you on the broadcast this Tuesday evening.
Let's go.
How's everybody doing tonight? I know we're ready for some good baseball action here.
No question about it, Caden. Nowhere I'd rather be. I mean, yeah, you got the first four, but that's okay. Desert Hills got a split last week against Dixie, winning here at home after losing over at the Flyer Field. And then, hey, 2 wins in a row for Crimson Cliffs last week. Good start for the 2-time defending champs. And excited about this pitching matchup we've got tonight as we're inside our Bucks Ace Hardware pregame show. It'll be Crew Christensen for the Thunder. Got chased a little early last Tuesday at Dixie, but this is a kid that's 1-1 with a 3.50 ERA, even after giving up some runs to the Flyers, and he'll be up against the Crimson Cliffs senior ace, Mr. Still Barbin. That should be a high school athlete people around Southern Utah are pretty familiar with after, you know, what he did in the basketball court and on the football field.
If you don't know who Still Barbin is now, you're living under a rock in Southern Utah sports. I mean, he's definitely become somewhat of a Crimson Cliffs legend in their early days of existing here in Southern Utah. He's definitely going to be one of those guys that they're going to remember for a long time. And, yeah, we're going to be seeing him on the mound tonight, which is really exciting. He's obviously got a good cannon on him. We saw that on the football field. We'll see it on the diamond here tonight.
Yeah, 0.84 ERA, 2 wins, no losses. So really good start on the mound for Still Barbin. Wasn't sure when we got to the ballpark if it would be, you know, Jarvis Osborne or Still Barbin, but they're going with the righty, and Barbin and I will probably see Osborne in the rematch tomorrow night.
Yeah, we definitely will. And, you know, this is one of those games right now that I feel like a lot of people are looking forward to just because of how well Desert Hills played Dixie. Here we go with them against Crimson Cliffs.
Yeah, an early start tonight. We thought we were going to have a nice, 10-minute pregame show. Already anthem in the books, and Tyler West ready to lead things off for the Mustangs. And we'll get you the House of Jump starting lineup as we go.
Absolutely. He steps into that left-handed batter's box. And we get ready to play some ball.
Tyler West has elite speed. He has got a hit in every single game so far this season.
A little high on the first pitch. Ball 1.
Batting average for Tyler West, 553. Already 21 hits and 19 runs scored for the senior who's going to be playing football at BYU when his high school days are over.
Got it low in the dirt ball, too. Yeah, he's a talented kid as well, someone who I'm excited to see hit up the gridiron at the big league, or I should say big league level. It feels like it when you're
Big
going to
12
BYU.
level.
Big 12 level, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, he had some offers to, the Utah Techs, the SUUs, Weber State, stuff like that, but decided he wanted to go to the Big 12 and took a preferred walk-on there. And, 3.69, he's been clocked from home to first base. That is Major League Baseball speed.
And here's the pitch. Got him swinging, strike 2.
Yeah, maybe good pitch there. Crew elevated that up in the zone a little bit. West thinking he could get something over the plate there. Had a green light, just came up empty.
West sits back into the box again. And Christensen with the pitch. And
they're going to peel it down, but I don't
say he's good.
Yeah, I don't think he went. That's Andrew Wilson behind the dish. Junior catcher, lost his season last year, torn labrum. He is so excited to be back out there playing, hitting over 300. He can also play first base when he's not catching. You got a good young sophomore shortstop defensively in Harmon Skeen. You got Bo Wall over at first base. Jace Fillmore at second base tonight.
Fouls that one away. Stays alive with a full count here.
The rest of the defense, Jackson Tolman gets the start for Coach Kevin Cave at third base. And then the outfield in left, it's Stokely Tate. In center, Cooper Clough, the only senior on this Desert Hills team. And then in right field, it's Mr. 5 home runs, which leads the region, Hagan Reed. He has been on a tear, hitting over 500 with a bunch of power.
Yeah, he's leading the state. I mean, he's been incredible behind the plate.
West, such a tough out. He fights off another fabulous Freddie's foul ball. He is so – and you look at some of the keys to the game, with them starting this game a little early. We didn't really get to dive into that. But one of the keys for Crimson is getting Tyler West and that speed on base, because when he gets on base, they got guys behind him that can really, get that hit parade going.
Yeah, and we'll check out those keys to the game coming up between top of the first and bottom of the first. That pitch is sent outside, and it'll walk him over to first base.
You know, that's a great eye by Tyler West, no question about it. But you got to love that location by Crew Christensen too, trying to frame it up. Wilson was framing it, trying to just get that outside part of the black on the plate, and umpire says just outside.
Still Barbin comes up for the Mustangs.
Yeah, and 500 hitter, already 16 hits, 15 runs scored. That's something. I mean, Crimson has already scored. At one point, they're averaging over 10 runs a game.
Swing and a miss at that one. Yeah, and that's one thing Crimson's been good at all season long is just being able to get on base. You know, that's such a tough thing to do in baseball is get on base, and they really do it well.
Yeah, and Coach Abbott kind of alluded to the fact that they're going to be a little offensive heavy this year, trying to develop that pitching staff. Of course, that state championship run, they had two really big, tall, strong, good velo left-handed pitchers in, Bo Sampson, and then the other lefty, Javen Ross.
Javen Ross.
Those guys have both moved on to play college baseball now, and so they gobbled up a lot of innings. But this pitching staff is definitely got some arms like a Still Barbin that they can rely on this year.
Yeah, they lost some, definitely not all, but I mean, you know, the guys that took them to the state championship were seniors last year, right? So you do have to kind of regroup here.
Yeah, Petey Soto's over at Utah Tech playing for Coach Fate.
That was sent into right field, send runners around, and puts runners on first and second.
Yeah, really good piece of hit and didn't try to pull that, just went the other way, just absolutely lasered it about 2 feet over the stretched out glove of Jace Fillmore at second base. Really nice job there by Barbin. And, of course, now you got, anything in the outfield, and with the speed of Ty West, you can play to run and take an early lead, which Coach Abbott, you love on the road to get off to a hot start.
Absolutely. Again, Trey Evans, one of our preseason MVPs. We had co-MVPs.
He's terrific. I mean, he really can swing it, man. Swing for average, swing for power.
And first pitch comes in high for ball one.
He's hitting 387, dipped a little bit last week. He was hitting north of 500, and then that tournament didn't have a great tournament. And that early in the season, you have a couple games where you don't grab a hit, and you can drop it from 500 to 387 pretty quick. But a good night tonight, and you get back north of 400, no problem. You can't look at the batting average early in the season and really tell what these guys are going to do. At the midway point, you start to kind of settle in and learn a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
We saw Trey, as it's 2-0, come into the state tournament after the hamstring bothered him all year and just put on a show up at BYU and over at Utah Valley last year. Going to go play at Southern Nevada down in Las Vegas.
Pitch down the middle, strike one, 2-1 count now to Trey Evans.
Yeah, good pitch, keep it down in the zone. Normally not the worst thing to walk an Evans. You pitch around him here. You got runners on first, second with no outs, though, so you don't necessarily want to see him serve one over the fence and be down 3-0. So you got to be a little careful if you're Crew Christensen in this situation.
Crew checks over to second. And throws low and in the dirt. It's stopped by Wilson. He's able to keep the runners in their places.
Yeah, really good block by Willie behind the dish there. And Crew's trying to really snap that slider, and it puts a little bit of stress on your catcher. I might go back slider here. Something darting down and away. See if you're Coach Abbott, if you want to give Trey Evans a green light on a 3-1 count.
And why not with a guy like him? As they
got him in a pickle.
Get him in a pickle. Does he get back in time?
Oh, it's something that you don't see very often. Tyler West get picked off, and, man, I thought he was almost back to the bag. That was a bang-bang play.
That was close. But they got him for out number one.
And that's huge for Christensen. Great step off. Kind of saw maybe West get a little bit of a big lead there. Got him leaning. Almost waited too long to throw it to Fillmore at second base, but Fillmore gets the tag down in time, says the field umpire.
Pitch is in there, strike two, and he's worked the count full now.
Crew didn't, the season comes at you so fast, and, he probably isn't, got the velo where it'll be maybe in a couple more weeks, but that looked mid-80s, didn't it, Caden? Probably 84,
just about.
85?
Yeah. Another one low, and that'll walk him over to first.
Yeah, good patient AB there by Evans. That's already 2 walks in the first 3 batters. You don't love that if you're Christensen, but you got the pick off. So that
part of this team for the last few years as well. And today batting cleanup.
He's a beast and still an underclassman.
I know. Can you believe that? That's
Yeah.
the thing that blows my mind. And I thought the same thing watching him out there on the football field this last year. He's a beast.
He is a dude on the football field, as they say nowadays. Like, that kid, I mean, to take your pick, he could probably play collegiate baseball or football. Don't have to worry about that decision just yet.
Not yet. No, he definitely has the talent and the skill to do just that, though.
Maybe by fall, though, he'll have to decide if he wants to commit. Love kids that play multiple sports in high school, right?
Oh, yeah. We love our multi-sport athletes. Got it in there. Strike 1. It's a 1-1 count now to McKay Wright.
Thunder got the clean whites, not too dirty yet. They pinstripe white pants with the red tops for the Mustangs tonight.
Christensen with the pitch. It's going down the middle, and it's fouled away into the softball field behind us.
One Nets on Fire score update from Region 9 Baseball. Of course, Cedar, all their home games played 3 o'clock in the afternoon because they don't have lights up there. One of these years they'll get lights.
One of these years.
12-1, Dixie 10 runs, the Reds today. So Dixie improves to 2-1 in region play. The other game tonight out in H-Town, Tigers hosting the Snow Canyon Warriors. That's the region opener for Snow Canyon.
Yeah. You know, we talked with Coach Seacrest at Media Day, and we brought up, hey, how do you feel about not having to play? You know, you get an early bye, and he said, we love it. Last year we didn't get that luxury. We had the byes the last week, and then we had a bye because we were one of the top teams. So he was excited as that one comes in high. He was excited to actually get it over with.
Well, and they got invited to that big showcase invite down in Arizona, so that actually worked out really well so they could go down there and play in that big tournament. They were leading Hamilton, I think 4th or 5th, and then they got to the Warrior bullpen and ended up losing that game 14-5. Really good pitch.
Got the strikeout there on a little bit of off-speed pitch there on the 2-2 count.
Yep.
And sends McKay Wright back to the dugout for out number 2.
And that was either the breaking ball or the slider. Looked more like a breaking ball, kind of straight over that 12-6 drop. And McKay Wright doesn't strike out very often, but Crew Christensen got him, and now 2 down here in the top of the first inning.
And that brings up Kyler Skinner with 2 runs on, 1 on first, 1 on second. 2 outs here in the top of the first. Christensen takes a look back to the second base, and here's the pitch. Nice. Takes that one across the middle, strike 1.
By the way, that's only the 3rd strikeout in 11 games from McKay Wright. So again, doesn't strike out very often. So got to give Christensen a little tip of the cap. Still not out of the woods yet, though, with the duck on the pond out there and still Barbara at second base.
Here's the pitch. Popped up. Going into center field. Drifting over to right, but it is caught for out number 3.
Yeah, a little 7 to 10 mile an hour breeze, but no problem for the senior Cooper Club tracking that down.
And with that, we will head to the bottom of the first here on the Fan Sports Network inside your Boulevard home game of the week. When we come back, we'll bring you your Team D Auto Sales keys to the game. Stick around.
Hi, I'm Jermaine Jegman from The Rink, and I'm inviting you to come out and skate The Rink. The Rink is the hot spot in town for big group events and kid birthday parties. We now have a karaoke room and retro skate night every Friday night. Visit skatetherink.com to learn more and let the good times roll at The Rink.
Don't miss our big anniversary sale at Patio Furniture. We're offering the biggest savings of the year. From umbrellas to sofa set to accessories, don't miss out on our anniversary sale from February 15th through the 24th. Visit our new showroom today.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
Welcome back on in, everybody. It is your Boulevard Home Game of the Week here on the Fan Sports Network. King Formaster and Devin Dixon with you. As we jump on into our Team D Auto Sales keys to the game, Team D Auto Sales, check them out on the Boulevard or at teamdautosales.com. Devin, our keys.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of talked a little bit about it. Get West on base, get those hits going behind him. This is a team in Crimson Cliffs that really swings it at 371, the team average so far to the first 11 games of the season. They've scored 97 runs, Caden. And obviously, we're about to see Steele Barber definitely on the road tonight. Desert Hills plays a lot better at home than on the road. And last week was exactly that scenario where they got beat pretty badly over there to Dixie, but then bounced back and took care of the Flyers here at home. So definitely want 4 or 5 really solid innings out of Steele Barber. That's going to be important. As for Desert Hills, you know, Crew Christensen got to throw strikes. Walked 2 guys, but then he kind of settled in, got that pickoff move, got a strikeout against McKay Wright, and then got Skinner, who's been hitting over 440, to fly out to center field. So that was a good thing after a couple walks for Crew Christensen. Got to control that run game, and a pickoff does exactly that. And then everyone do their jobs. Coach Kevin Cave talks about it. We hear a lot of skippers do that. You know, everybody one pitch, one play at a time. Danny Ibsen, Dixie Flyer, he always preaches that as well. But this is kind of an unselfish Thunder team. So everybody just got to come to the park and just go to work. And sometimes you hit it hard and it doesn't go your way. But tonight, if everybody just does their job, they feel like they can hang with the 2-time defending state champs.
So here we go into the bottom of the first inning here. Cooper Clough coming up to bat.
A hot start wouldn't hurt either, too, for Desert
Not
Hills.
at all.
Throw that one in our Team D keys to the game. Appreciate those guys, Parker and Jason, the guys over there on the Boulevard.
First pitch is sent foul.
Cooper Clough, he told us to me today, kind of likes being the only senior on the team. It's rare that you only have one senior in a 4A school. That's just the way it works out. And Clough hitting .333 coming into tonight from the right side of the plate.
Yeah, doing quite well in his senior year so far.
Yeah, really good speed, can track down balls, plays good center field as well.
Here's the pitch. Popped straight up.
And that'll get out of play. Davis taking a look, but no chance to get that one. But Barber now ahead in the count, so try to get Clough to chase something maybe down in the zone. That last one was a fastball that was up in the zone.
Pitch sent right over to second base. First base is able to fill it with Andrus, and Barbin's there to get the out.
Good little motion there, good cover, and a really good, that short throw sometimes is not the easiest to make. Got to lead him a little bit there, and Andrus did a really good job gloving it and then getting it over to Barbin, and Clough just didn't square that one up. That looked like a slider that didn't have a ton of movement in it, but it did cross him up just enough to where he couldn't get the barrel on it.
Number 2, Jace Fillmore.
That brings up Jace Fillmore here.
You know, I was talking with Philly before the game for a minute, and, you know, he said, hey, slow start of the season, the first weekend. I mean, I think after the first weekend, he was 1 for 10, batting 100. Well, you can't read too much into that because all of a sudden you look at Fillmore now, and he's hitting 370, and he is playing some really good baseball the last 2 weeks.
Outside pitch, ball 2.
Philly, another junior on this team. Also plays on the golf team. Used to be a really good point guard in basketball, but he stopped playing basketball, I think, a year or 2 ago.
Fouled away.
Kind of fun for Jace, too. He gets to play with his younger brother, Briggs, for this season and next season. Briggs is a freshman.
And we saw him pinch run in the last game that we broadcast against Dixie. He was able to hop in and play a little bit of ball.
For a little stature as Briggs is, he can't weigh more than $115, soaking wet. He puts a charge in the bat, and he'll probably get some, some running. He might get a pinch hit here or there. In the JV game, he had a gapper that got all the way to the wall for extra bases. So, an up-and-coming star in the making, just a freshman.
Here's the pitch. Sent right over to second base. The throw to first is there for out number 2.
Yeah, Skinner there, just pretty routine. Went and got it. And a little 4-3 put out for 2 down. Here's one of the hottest guys in the region, though, in Hagen Reed.
Yeah, Hagen Reed, we talked about him early in the beginning of this game, talking about how he's got 5 home runs on the season already.
Yep, hitting .500, 12 of 24, 19 RBIs, which is obviously tops on the Thunder, and 5 dingers.
That pitch is crossed for strike 1.
I'm trying to think back to media day. Did we talk to Hagen about home runs? Did we set
Not
an over-under
much.
in media day with him?
We should have. I don't know if any of us knew how heavy of a hitter he would be at this, to this extent at least. We knew he was a good hitter. We knew he had a good bat, but it's been impressive. Barbin setting the pitch. Got him again. Strike 2.
I mean, we did find out Hagen Reed is really good at pottery.
Really?
A little hobby of his, yeah.
hobby is
Really
pottery.
talented. Right now he's probably spending all his time in the cages and at the field, though.
Yeah. Stays alive there, tipping that one away.
Good pitch by Barbin, though, keeping that down in the zone. Again, really fortunate to stay alive there. Just get the top quarter of the ball and drive it into the dirt. See if Barbin goes that slider here. Yep.
Fastball, yeah, a little bit slider. Yeah, a little movement on that. Kept it outside of the zone.
Doesn't really throw a curveball. He throws fastball, slider, changeup. That might have been the changeup, actually.
That looked a little more changeup to me.
He's got such a good changeup. Coach Abbott told me he's actually got a knuckleball, but don't know if we'll see it tonight.
And that was the slider right there. It broke and fell right into the dirt for ball 2.
I'm always fascinated, coaches, pitching coaches, and how much at the high school level they call games versus let their catcher call games. You can see Davis, the Crimson catcher, is looking over the dugout. So I have a feeling right now Abbott or Boyer or West or one of the coaches is over there. That was a good fastball. Davis framed it up, but it was just a bit outside. We are directly behind home plate. Umpire is motioning that to the Crimson dugout, who wanted that called for strike 3.
So full count here with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Got him. The strikeout.
Off-speed pitch, froze Hagen Reed. Great start for Mr. Stillbarbin.
Fantastic start indeed. And that will take us into the second inning here on the Fan Sports Network. It's our Boulevard Home Game of the Week on this Tuesday night here in beautiful St. George, Utah from Desert Hills High School. We will be back right after this.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Hello? Cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Remember when Down East was all scratch and dent furniture? Your go-to for dorm rooms, kids' rooms, and first homes? Well, the times have changed and Down East has changed with you. Down East is proud to offer our beautiful collection of high-quality furniture designed to elevate your space and make a statement. From stylish sofas and dining tables to cozy bedroom collections. If you're starting fresh or looking to upgrade, Down East has everything you need to create the home you'll love.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
Back at it here at Desert Hills High School into the second inning we go. Still scoreless on the Wilkinson's House of Lighting scoreboard. The Desert Hills Thunder head back out to the field.
Yeah, really good start by Still Barbin. No runs, no hits. Striking out one of the hottest hitters in Hagen Reed. You love that start if you're Coach Justin Abbott and the Mustangs. Now Christensen will go back to work. Do have a Nets on Fire baseball update from out in Hurricane. Snow Canyon strikes first. Cruz Sechrist an RBI hit to give the Warriors a 1-0 lead after half an inning of play. Nets on Fire. They got a big camp with 3 trainers. They're flying in 3 of the best in the business. So if you got some basketball players, hey, there's no off season. You keep training, right?
That's right.
That's an offensive skill camp that you won't want to miss. Get all the details on their website, netsonfire.org.
Yeah, Nets on Fire, great partners with us, and big fans of Southern Utah sports, obviously, being that they train a lot of our athletes.
And a big sponsor of our bracket challenge, Caden. I know you guys on From the Bleachers, we've been pumping it.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've got cash on the line, so make sure and get over there and enter our bracket challenge. The brackets will lock about 10 a.m. on Thursday morning, so, tonight or tomorrow night. Tomorrow night will be too late. Or tomorrow night's when a lot of people will do it because you want to see those first 4 games. But don't wait till Thursday night or you'll be too late to win $995 cash right here on the Fan.
Yeah, so get in on the action today. This first pitch outside. Yeah, I mean, you talk about it. There's a lot of money on the line here. If you have the best bracket, you're walking home with $995. Yeah,
and if you don't win the top prize, we still have prizes for the top 5 behind that. So, chance you can win some great prizes from our great local partners.
Absolutely. Here's the pitch. Inside. And it's ball 2.
Speaking of great local partners, as always in high school baseball, we'll have our Appliance Wholesalers Plus Playmaker play of the game. We'll look for a Jersey Mike sub of the game, our Mountain Land Supply defensive play of the game, and then our Findlay Subaru star of the game. We'll name that all after this one is in the books, 7-inning scheduled game. Two one now. Christensen probably wants to throw a strike here, and he can't.
Can't get that one across. 3-1 now.
No, I walked past Crew when he was coming into the ballpark. I was here early, and he had a smile on his face and said he was feeling real good, better than he was last week, he said.
And that one's low. That'll walk him.
Yeah, MacArthur doing a nice job, the shortstop. That's already 3 walks now given up by Christensen in this game.
Yeah, it's tough. So MacArthur finds his way over to first, and Davis comes in. Dalton Davis, the lefty. First pitch is high.
Coach Abbott going a little small ball there. Let's go. Davis decides to show bunt, but yank it back.
Had to pull back, and Wilson shot up too as MacArthur over there at first base was taking a healthy lead off after the look to bunt.
And Fillmore had a quick mound meeting, just him and Crew Christensen, to probably talk about exactly that.
Here's the 1-0. Looking to bunt again. Another pitch high. That's ball 2. Christensen just needs to settle down a little bit here and look to get that ball across the plate. I mean, he's throwing, 4 balls in a row now?
Yeah, if you remember last year, Crew got a lot of starts as a sophomore and then kind of a little bit nicked up during the state tournament. But this kid has a ton of potential.
Throw down to second.
What a hose job by Andrew Wilson. Willie just sprung out of there and absolutely fired a laser beam. And that was, Dalton Davis did what he could. He tried to protect the runner and swing at a pitch that he really wasn't trying to hit. He was just trying to protect that runner, and Willie just threw him out anyway.
What a play. Now sitting at a 2-1 count. Pitch. A hair too high. It'll be ball 3.
I mean, Hayden Smith at Snow Canyon, Ridge Erickson at Dixie, Andrew Wilson, and Bo Walken also play really good catcher for Desert Hills. Davis, this is a region loaded with talent at the catcher position. Wilson, had offers early after his, freshman year. I mean, Utah Tech was on him, Salt Lake Community College was on him, and then that labrum slowed him down. But if he has a big year, you can see why people like him. Just a junior after that throw down to second. That was impressive.
Absolutely. So Dalton Davis takes the walk over to first base.
Man, Cruz got settled down a little bit. Little erratic. Got to just keep throwing strikes. But, yeah, way too many walks. Already 4 walks. I'm sure Kevin Cave would love to see, if Crew can go 4 tonight, It'd be huge.
Strong hit into center field, going back on it. Can he get there? No, it drops in at the bottom of the fence. Runner's coming around, stopping at second. Third's coming home, looking to slide, and he's safe. Davis makes the trip all the way around the bags.
Great piece of hitting there. Unbelievable job by Pincock. Chachi just putting a charge in that first pitch swinging. And that had a little tail to it, Caden. It looked like Clough had a beat on it, and then it kept tailing towards that right center field alleyway. Hops off the wall. RBI hit for Pincock.
That's what you want to see. You know, if you're sitting there at the bottom of the order, you want to make sure, hey, I just want to be able to keep things clean until we get back to that top. And they were able to do just that as now Parker Andrus stepped up to the plate.
It's kind of fun to hear how Chachi got his nickname. His dad gave it to him. It's kind of stuck. I don't think anybody calls him Trevor. I haven't heard anybody call him Trevor.
Either. So now runner on second. 1 run is scored. Andrus is now going to be facing a 2-0 count after that second pitch called ball.
Another name we should be really familiar with in high school sports, Parker Andrus. Hitting about a little down in the average department for Parker. That's why he hit 9 tonight, hitting below 200 coming in tonight. But a good week this week, and early in the season, you can get that batting average right back up.
Well, he's now facing a quick 3-0 count here in the top of the second inning.
You know, Christensen definitely having trouble with the command. Already 4 walks, but only the 1 run. But with 1 out here, you 3-0 count. Number 9 hitter, you got that Tyler West in the top of the order coming up. Definitely love to battle back. And he lost him.
And lost him. Got him walking.
Man, here comes pitching coach for the Thunder out of the dugout.
Yeah, I have a little talk with Christensen out there on the mound, try to settle him down a little bit here. We're now with 2 runs on. Only 1 out up there on the Wilkinson's House of Lighting scoreboard. Let's take this moment to thank some of our great sponsors as well at this mound meeting brought to you by Udi and Associates. You can get great service rates on home, auto, life insurance. Call Luke today, 435-251-9102. Get your free quote, see how much you can save.
Yeah, game also brought to you by The Rink. Got big plans this weekend. Maybe go check out the karaoke night. They got a restaurant up there. They got DJs all the time. There's always fun stuff going on. Learn more at skatetherink.com, one of the fan favorites in Southern Utah. And got a couple new sponsors. S&S Mechanical, our strikeout sponsor for baseball. Excited to have those guys. Both pitchers have 1K so far in this game. Coral Canyon Golf Course, new sponsor with us.
Yeah.
So excited to have them on board with our coverage of high school sports.
I've golfed Coral Canyon once, and it was with you for a scramble.
Love that track. Love that layout. They flipped the 9s. You haven't played it, go play it.
Yeah, it's a good, and I do want to actually, I haven't played it since they flipped it, so it's one of those I got to get on out to, and you might as well do it as well. Go check out Coral Canyon.
You got a radio special, $75 after 1 o'clock. Great deal there you can take advantage of. Just ask for it when you set up your tee times.
Bunt down third baseline. It's going to get down. That'll load up the bases.
Yeah, and Ty West just knows how to handle the bat, man. And did you see how fast he got down to first base?
He was booking
I think he was almost to first base by the time Tolman got to that baseball. But it was a great bunt down that third baseline. No chance to get the speedy Tyler West.
Still Barwin steps up. And now you're in a position here if you're still Barwin. You've got 1 out. Bases loaded. Desert Hills is looking to obviously keep it to 1 run this inning. See what they can do with bases loaded and still Barwin at the plate. The pitch from Christensen outside for ball 1.
Yeah, and Cruz slowed his pace a little bit with runners on. Trying to find a little rhythm, trying to find that zone.
Pitch fouled away.
Yeah, good pitch. Barban was right on it timing-wise, but caught the bottom half and fouled it straight back. Barban already 1 for 1. Single, and obviously was stranded back in the top of the first inning.
In the pitch. Got it in there for another strike.
There's the hook. Good movement on that breaking ball.
He's looking right here with a 1-2 count. If you can get rid of this guy with 2 outs, then, I mean, you got to force out anywhere.
Or Cruz got to be thinking, keeping it down the zone, and maybe we can roll one up here and get the double play ball and get out of here. No, he goes
high.
Goes upstairs there. Yeah, well, there's only 1 and 2, so you maybe see if Barban would chase something way up in the zone. See what he comes with here on the 2-2 count.
Timeout taken. Testing some new equipment today. We got ourselves that center field cam out there this evening.
Looks great.
A little bit of a different perspective as we can now see what the zone looks like from the outside perspective as opposed to having the behind the plate umpire blocking it for us, huh? It's kind of nice. Yes. This one's sent high into right field. Third base looking to tag up and does. Looking for the play at the plate. And they say he's safe.
I think he missed the tag. I just don't think Wilson could stretch back far enough. He had to come up to block the short hop. And as he got that mitt back, I just don't know if he got a tag or not. I think Willie wants to. He said something. They're going to challenge it, but they're going to say he's safe. Maybe say he didn't tag or left early, but they said no. So it's 2-0 Mustangs.
2-0. It was close. It was a close play. And that's just, smart on the runner's side there from Pincock as he took the outside route.
Yeah, nice RBI on the sac fly, though, for Barban. And now you put the dangerous Trey Evans at the plate.
Yeah, 2 outs, runners on second and third.
Christensen definitely would love a K here against Evans and get out of here without any more damage. Evans is thinking maybe going yard here and breaking this game open in the second inning.
And another one low. 2-0's the count.
Appreciate Red Rock Real Estate, one of our great sponsors of high school baseball here on the network.
This one's popped up as well. Center saying, I can't see it, but it's going over to second base anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter too much if center field can't see it anyway.
And then that's huge for Christensen, right? Get the pop up to a 500 hitter and Trey Evans and Fillmore able to squeeze it. And, now Desert Hills is got to feel okay. Yeah, you trail. Crimson's loving the start they got, but you didn't give up a big hit there and let the Mustangs break this one open.
Absolutely. All right, we're going to head to a break, 60-second break. We'll be back right after this on the Fan Sports Network.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
Everyone loves local sports and, of course, loves ice cream. And the best ice cream on the planet is Handel's Homemade Ice Cream. Open late every day of the week with dozens of delicious flavors. So after your favorite team wins, head over to Handel's to celebrate with locations in St. George, Layton, and Woods Cross.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that could make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
Back out of here inside your Boulevard Home Game of the Week. Caden Formaster, Devin Dixon on the broadcast here for you. Andrew Wilson getting ready to step up to the plate here for the Thunder.
And Willie, I mean, making up for lost time after miss. He got hurt in his 4th game last year. He started the season hitting after the first weekend over 500. He's dipped down coming into tonight, 320. Batting average, still really good.
Yeah, absolutely. First pitch ball, second pitch. Contact, sending it up high and into center field.
He's dancing
He's
around.
moving around. He finally got there.
Wow, I mean, that was just interesting, wasn't it? Looked like maybe he was going to get out of here, then he had a beat on it, then he didn't. But, hey, he just too much air under that. And Tyler West, you don't see Tyler West make mistakes. And finally, eventually, he makes the out you thought he would.
Yep. And now Bo Wall steps up to the plate. You'll see him and Wilson switching out at catcher this season. That first pitch drops in there, strike one. Barbin set, and the pitch is high. Kind of 1-1 here. Bottom of the second, 2 runs on for Crimson Cliffs on the Wilkinson's House of Lighting scoreboard. Check out Wilkinson's just off Main Street, St. George. Strike 2.
Yeah, keeping eyes on the other game going on tonight, that Snow Canyon game out in Hurricane. Still 1-0 lead for the Warriors. Dixie already won earlier today, 12-1 over Cedar. Cedar starts the year 0-3. Dixie improves to 2-1. Pineview's on the bye week this week. They're 2-0. Good start for the Panthers under first-year head coach Kyler Walker. Got some Panther games coming up on the network in the weeks to come.
The Panthers are playing some good ball. They've been really quite impressive so far. They've got one of the best records right now in Region 9.
The most wins, yeah. I mean, 9 wins going into this week.
You know, this was a team that last year was tied for last in the region at the end of it all. So the fact that they've got as many wins as they do under their belt, I mean, once they start playing more region games, it's a different story, right? You hope they can keep up this pace. Full count. Here's a pitch sent right back to second and got him. Easy catch out there at second base. So Skinner makes a play, and that now is going to bring up Skeen.
And Skeen has been on a tear. I mean, this kid's just absolutely raking right now for Coach Kevin Cave. You know, just a sophomore, hitting .542, 1 home run, 9 RBIs, 13 hits on the season. Certainly a star in the making for this Thunder team, young Thunder team.
Looking for that star of the game as well. Finley Subaru, star of the game. And catching the edge of the zone there for strike 1.
That's such a great pitch from Barbin. Just getting that slider to catch the outer half down in that bottom corner.
Pitch low and then in the dirt. Pass ball. That would have taken you out, Devin, had that net not been there.
Didn't even flinch. I haven't in the past, though. You always forget that netting's there. It's like it's just reaction, right?
Yeah. Hey, it's the fight or flight, right? 3-1 is the count now to Skeen. Here's the pitch from Barbin. Outside, that'll walk him.
Yeah, and just again, just too many free passes for Christensen that got him into trouble, and now he, trails 2-0, and now Barbin only the first walk of the game, so no big deal right now, but maybe something that the Thunder can kind of try to get a little rally stop 2-out rally going with a runner on board for the first time tonight. And Stokely Tate's been really coming on strong, swinging a good bat.
Tate a righty with 1 runner on first here. 2 outs for the Mustangs here in the bottom of the second. And a high pitch for ball one.
Stokely Tate, 333 batting average coming into this region game tonight. Quick meeting between Davis and Barb, and just to get on the same page here. Stats tonight brought to you by Down East Furniture. Get into Down East for that feather sectional. Look good in any room in your house. Just in time for all the March Madness games this weekend.
Strong swing there from Skeen, but nothing on it. It's a 1-1.
Yeah, Barben challenged him, and that was over the zone, and Stokely Tate's like, I got to swing at this. This is such a good-looking pitch, but just came up empty.
And on a 1-0, you're fine with that. It's still early enough in the count. He's taking a hard swing there at that one as well.
Well, you get his rips in if nothing else. I want to say Stokely's just a junior as well. That's a really big junior class for the Thunder.
Here's the pitch. Not there, outside.
Yeah, he is a junior. You know, you look at the records coming in tonight, 7-3 for the Thunder. Mustangs 8-3 coming into this game tonight.
Tate now facing 2-2. Here's the pitch. Taking a swing at a high fastball.
Yeah, he'd already made up his mind he was swinging that no matter what. And Barben put it up near chin music, and that's a K for Mr. Still Barben.
And that'll send us now top of the third inning. More when we return here on the Fan Sports Network inside our Boulevard Home Game of the Week. 60-second break. We'll be back after this.
Indulge in luxury at Outdoor Living. Join us at the St. George Parade of Homes this week. Discover our exquisite patio furniture showcased in select homes. Elevate your outdoor living space with us. Visit our showroom today.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
Red Rock Real Estate has over 200 professional realtors in the St. George area that specialize in the local market. Whether you're buying your dream home, looking for an investment property, or want to sell your home for the highest amount, the Red Rock Real Estate team is here to assist you. Get started now by visiting redrockrealestate.com.
We love giving back to our community, and over the years, we have provided vehicles for families in need, supported local charities, and helped train our first responders. Dealer Collision, your place for collision repair.
Back at it here inside of your Boulevard Home Game of the Week. Desert Hills trailing as they are now getting ready to defend the field. Crimson Cliffs up 2-0 here inside of our Boulevard Home Game of the Week. That last play ended in an S&S Mechanical strikeout. And now Crimson Cliffs will head back up to the plate and get ready to rock and roll here with McKay Wright stepping up to lead things off here in the third.
Batting for the Mustangs, right fielder number 3, McKay Wright.
So McKay Wright steps up.
That struck out in his last at bat, something you don't see. We mentioned it when it happened. Just his third K of the game or the season in 11 games. Probably won't happen again, but Christensen's going to see what he can do. Pretty good hook there to get ahead in the count by Crew.
Christensen in here with the 0-1, going high for strike 2 on the swing.
Maybe it's a matchup Crew likes tonight. Maybe he will. Maybe I'll be eating crow.
Okay, Wright back up in the plate. Right-handed batter for the Mustangs. Facing an 0-2. Low and away. So you expect a little bit of something dirty there. A little outside pitch. Not too bad in that scenario.
And I think Wilson's wearing that, you see that pack on his back there. They got that wireless transmitter with the earbud in so they can now talk to the pitching coach. I don't think Kevin Cave's in his ear, the head coach. I think Juddy might be in his ear tonight. But talking with Brian Wilson, Kevin Cave, Wilson calls probably about 90% of the pitches for the Thunder.
Inside and
got him.
That hit him.
Just nicked him.
Yeah, that got him, sent him over to first. I mean, just a little too far in.
Here comes Skinny to the plate. This kid's been raking, hadn't he? We didn't get to talk too much about him in his first AB, but Kyler Skinner, senior, hitting .441, 15 hits already in his first 11 games, 16 RBIs, 2 doubles and a triple. And good speed when he gets on base, too.
That hard hit into the left center gap, going back towards the wall.
He caught it.
Fence. He got it.
Oh, my God.
Wow. He hit the wall.
Oh, my goodness. That's got to be a Jimmy John's highlight of the week. Cooper Clough absolutely ran into the gate. The gate flings open, and he brings it back into the ballpark, and he robs Skinner of maybe extra bases, maybe a triple at least.
Yeah, he's not feeling well. They're bringing out people to come check on him. But what a play out there. You know, I like a guy that will put his body on the line to sacrifice for the play, but you don't want to see anybody getting injured.
No, I mean, you hope he's okay there. It might have been a little bit of a blessing in disguise that the gate opened because it maybe didn't hit it quite as hard as it popped free. But he was running full speed. I mean, just selling out, training staff, the whole staff out there. And we don't have our replay working tonight.
No, replay tonight.
You'll have to go back, rewind if you're watching at home and watch that one again. But watching it live, a phenomenal play by Cooper Clough. CC just absolutely selling out, running full speed, catches it, hits the fence, and now he's getting attended to. And it looks like they're trying to get that latch on the gate back while they're attending to Clough.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what's going on. They did send out the trainers out there. The trainers are on hand tonight here.
Checking on Clough. You hope he's okay, Caden. I mean, you just hope it's nothing too serious. Maybe you hope he just got the wind knocked out of him. Looks like they're helping him up now, which is a good sign. See if he's under to get up under. I mean, he kind of looked shell-shocked. He kind of like turned and he took a couple of steps in and then he threw it back to the infield and then kind of just went down. Fell down. Maybe it just kind of hit him that hurt.
Yeah, well, and if you did get the wind knocked out of him, it takes you a little bit to realize what's going on when you can't catch your breath. And looks like they're taking their sweet time out there with him, which is good. You want to make sure that he's fine.
Chance to thank a couple partners while they're checking on Cooper Clough. Robbing a home run from Skinner there, nearly a Cache Valley Bank home run. And now Clough he's walking. He's under his own power. That's good news.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be bringing him out of the game, though, for right now. And
yeah, Kobe Goodman's heading out to center field. You're right.
Well, it looks like they shifted left over to center.
Oh, maybe Goodman's not. He started to run out of the dugout. Now he's retracing his steps. Wow. I wish we had that again.
Yeah,
I'm going to go back and watch that when I get home. Unbelievable out there. Just squeeze it and hold it as you're colliding with the fence. And good to see him walking off the field under his own power. That's good news for the Thunder.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And again, that's Cooper Clough who went out and made the big play out in center field, making the grab, saving a home run. I mean, it was on its way.
You know, one of our sponsors, Dealer Collision, that was a collision with the fence by Cooper Clough.
That was a collision indeed.
If you get in a little fender bender, you need your car fixed, go see our friends at Dealer Collision, proud sponsor of Region 9 Sports. From minor collisions to major accidents, they'll get your car repaired. And so Kevin Cave, skipper for the Thunder, going to let the umpire know what he's doing here. He's going to put Wall in left, it looks like. They'll slide
I think Tate's
Tate
going
to
over
center,
Yeah.
and Reed will stay in right.
Which is fine because Bo Wall's batting your DH tonight anyway, if I'm not mistaken, correct? And so your lineup won't change too much.
On the lineup card, I thought they had Bo Wall first, but now they put
that's
number 5 Hoyt Atkin at first base.
Oh, so
Bo
Wall
moved.
did move from first. Okay, so you're right. He was at first.
Atkin, a sophomore. We've seen him mostly on the mound. Left-handed pitcher.
Yeah. All right, well, we're back at it here. And MacArthur's now stepping up.
Lengthy delay, but you just, again, you love the effort from Cooper Clough. You just hope he's going to be okay, and it's nothing serious. Good news that he walked off under his own power, though, certainly.
This one fouled away, a Fabulous Freddy's foul ball. I had Fabulous Freddy's last night. I went over to Ike's, and I got myself some Ike's sandwiches last night. One of my favorite places to stop. I get the Millennium Falcon.
I haven't tried that one. That was good, huh?
That one's pretty good. It's a chicken fried steak sandwich.
Nice.
It is delicious. Runner goes. This one's hammered into right field, going back on it, and it's gone. A 2-run shot for MacArthur.
Wow, MacArthur just pulled it to the short porch there and right and absolutely puts the Mustangs up by a 4-0 lead with one swing of the bat. Coming in, this is not a strength of them hitting home runs. They only had 2 in the first 11 games, but nearly had one moments ago by Skinner and then get one there. There's a celebration off to the dugout there. Mustangs having some fun opening up the 4-run lead.
That brings up Dalton Davis. He sends this one foul, about the same spot as the last one that went foul.
And now if you're, Crew Christensen, you got to really just short-term memory loss. You just got to focus in on Willie behind the dish and just keep throwing your pitch.
That's in there, strike 1. Excuse me, strike 2.
Christensen kind of was walking some guys, right? 4 walks. And then, you're like, I got to throw strikes. And then, boom, this Mustang team can just make you pay with one swing of the bat.
Another one fouled away. Stays alive with an 0-2. Christensen now at 59 pitches here this evening. So we're just in the third.
Yeah,
and it got him in the foot. So that'll give him that express ticket on over to first.
Yeah, and then just another free pass, right?
Yep. You can't get too many of them, and it feels like right now for the Thunder that they are.
Number 2, Chachi Pincock.
5 walks and hit a guy. I mean, just with the speed that this Mustang team has, and with the 371 team batting average, it's tough.
So Chachi Pincock steps up to the plate with a runner on first. 1 out. Here's the pitch. Hit hard over to short, and it slips on through the cracks. Runner around second, going for third. Play. Got him.
Great play out there in center field by Stokely Tate. Not a good play by Harmon Skeen there. You got to give him an air there at shortstop. That ball just kind of ate him up. I don't know if it got in between hops or what, but great job in center field there to get that runner, trying to stretch that over to third base.
For the Mustangs, first baseman number 17, Parker.
Now Parker Andrus will take his turn at the plate. Runner on second, 2 outs here, and Crimson Cliffs now with the last batter of the lineup before they head back to the top.
Did they give him an air officially there, Caden? Or was that just
I haven't seen
my
an update
unofficial
yet.
scoring?
They have not updated it yet, so when it updates, I'll let you know.
All Down East Furniture stats are unofficial.
Drop that one in there, change up, strike.
I was kind of blocked there by the umpire, but it didn't look like it ate him up there at short on the last play. What'd you see?
Yeah, I kind of took a little bit of a weird hop on him. Low and in the dirt. Runner thought about looking at third, but Wilson stays in front of it.
Good block behind the dish there.
They did end up calling that an error.
Yeah, I thought so. But, again, my stats are unofficial, so it doesn't matter.
Here's the pitch. And got him. That's third hit by pitch, if I'm not mistaken.
You might be right. He hit Davids moments ago. That's the second in this inning.
Second in this inning alone, and we had one back in the second inning, I believe.
Was it Andrus? Is that the second time he's been hit?
He did just get hit just barely. Did he get hit? Yeah, he did.
It might have been. Yeah, you're right. I mean, between the walks and the beanballs, Christensen just a little off, and they're going to go get him. 4-0, you're in the third. And I know Crew didn't want him to take that ball. He's a little bit frustrated, and rightfully so.
Right. Well, we'll take a quick break as we get the pitcher warmed up here. 60-second break. We'll be back with more on the other side here on our Boulevard Home Game of the Week on the Fan Sports Network.
When it comes to your child's teeth, Dr. Cody and his experienced staff at Johnson Pediatric Dentistry are game changers. So when it comes to checkups, a toothache, or any problem with your kid's teeth, call experienced veteran Dr. Cody Johnson at Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, 628-0511.
Inspired design. Ultra quiet operation. To you, it's a Bryant Evolution cooling system. To us, it's the ultimate machine.
All set.
For the dealer nearest you, visit Bryant.com.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
Back at it here on the Fan Sports Network. Got a new pitcher out there. Who we got out there? You can tell from earlier?
Yeah, it's Hoyt Atkins. So he can move over from first, and he's going to come into pitch here. And pitching change brought to you by our friends at Intermountain Sports Performance. There is no offseason. Get sports-specific training at Intermountain Sports Performance locations from St. George all the way to Logan, 5 statewide and 2 in St. George. Check them out on Instagram. They got a nice little spring special going on right now. Under $20 a session if you book by the end of the month. So get all the details and give Intermountain Sports Performance a call. Atkin so far this year in the pitching department. Kind of saw him come in last Tuesday in that loss to Dixie. And he's pitched, let's see, ERA is 4.34. 1-0 in 3 appearances and has 1 save. Again, just a sophomore. Saw a little bit of time last year as a freshman for Coach Kevin Cave, who's now going over the lineup card with the umpire here on the pitcher. Now, who'd they move to first? Christensen just goes to first. They'll leave Bo out there in left. And no update. I'm hoping to get an update on Cooper Clough. You see him on the dugout, Caden? Can you see if...
I haven't really looked over there. Haven't checked. And I'm sure he'll be... Well, we'll check into that. How's that sound?
We'll be interested to see if he hits.
Yeah, we'll see when he comes back around into the lineup. Here's the pitch as we get back into it from the lefty coming across strike one.
Yeah, and I think it was the time, Krug, he gave you, 2 2/3, but 4-0. It's just too many free passes there, and I think a lefty, give him a look from the other side. I think it was the right time to make that move if you're Kevin Cave and the Thunder.
That pitch is low for Baldwin.
And Atkins' velo has jumped a lot since his freshman season. Still not going to overpower you, but give you different arm angles, gives you that left-handed look. Not like Tyler West hasn't seen a lot of lefties in his career, though.
Absolutely. Hard hit into left. It takes a hop, fielding it as Wall, and a run's going to come around and score. And just like that now, it's 5-0 ball game.
Yeah, and already 2 hits for Tyler West. He's hit now safely in 12 straight games this year. And I love what he did there. Just slaps it the other way. Just doesn't try to pull the ball. Actually just tries to go the other way with it. That's a talent as a hitter. You got to be able to go different parts of the park there. And West, from that left side, swats it out there in the alleyway and left center and picks up a ribby in the process. Christensen
fouled away.
Get tagged with that base runner, obviously. That won't be tagged to Atkin. By the way, that is the 16th. Actually, just the 7th RBI. I was looking at the wrong line of the season for West, but not bad considering you're the leadoff hitter, right?
Yeah, not bad.
Hitting a lot with nobody on base.
That's not bad at all. And this is still Barman now facing a. They have it up there as an 0-2.
Barman 1 for 1 with a sac fly and an RBI already.
Off the end of the bat, right to first base. That'll be an easy out for out number 3. And finally, this top of the third comes to an end, but not after they get 3 runs in on the third inning.
Yeah, on just 2 hits, but one of them left the ballpark. What a blast-off home run there by MacArthur. The Mustangs have a commanding 5-0 lead now. And the Thunder really got to start to rattle the bats here going to the bottom of the 3rd inning.
More coming up next after this 60-second break on the Fan Sports Network.
Red Ledge's Dermatology and Med Spa, specializing in general and cosmetic dermatology, treating acne, rashes, warts, and more. They even do cancer screenings and offer a free chemical pill with your first appointment. So if you need dermatology, think Red Ledge's Dermatology, located just off Snow Canyon Parkway, St. George.
Remember when Down East was all scratch and dent furniture? Your go-to for dorm rooms, kids' rooms, and first homes? Well, the times have changed and Down East has changed with you. Down East is proud to offer our beautiful collection of high-quality furniture designed to elevate your space and make a statement. From stylish sofas and dining tables to cozy bedroom collections. If you're starting fresh or looking to upgrade, Down East has everything you need to create the home you'll love.
Scooter's Coffee and Hurricane is the best way to start your day or get you through your day. From breakfast sandwiches to cinnamon rolls to amazing smoothies and, of course, coffee. Anytime is a good time to sip and smile Scooter's Coffee. Open 7 days a week.
Welcome back on in, everybody. It's your Boulevard Home Game of the Week. And we are now into the bottom of the 3rd inning. An update.
Yeah, update on Cooper Clough. When he did run into the wall, I think his head did hit at some point in that big collision. We saw the gate pop wide open. What a Scooter's Coffee energy play for Cooper Clough. You love to see the effort and the hustle, but when the trainers got out to them, he said he was a little bit dizzy. Now that he's been back in the dugout, he feels like he wants to go back in the game. But I think they've kind of checked him and kind of put him in that concussion protocol type situation. So even though Coop now is feeling like he's good to go, right now the trainers are holding him back. So I don't know if we'll see Cooper Clough for the rest of the night unless something changes here and he can pass that protocol.
Well, and, it's one of those things. You get out and you run around bases, you're running out in center field, the blood gets pumping. You never know when it starts to trigger. Hey, I'm a little more dizzy than I thought I was.
Well, look, I got to respect Clough wanting to come back in the game.
Yeah, I mean, he's a competitor. Of course he's going to want to come back into it.
Absolutely, but you want to help your team right now, but that's the situation. That's what we've been told, so we'll keep an eye on that.
Absolutely. Barbin's still on the mound here in the bottom of the third for the Mustangs. First pitch is high. I was ready to field that one. It's coming right to me.
Kobe Goodman, another junior for this Thunder team, swatting it nicely. 357 average so far this year. Good speed when he gets aboard, too. Can really fly.
Swung on and missed for strike one.
Yeah, and that's the mark of a good pitcher, right? You misfire a little chin music, and then boom, you come right back with good command there and even the count up at 1-1.
Pitch low in the dirt, ball two.
Where's Barbin's pitch count at, Caden? Do you have that in front of you?
Yeah, he's sitting around 37 right now. Not too bad. It's pretty light.
No, through 2 full innings of work. They haven't even got around to the top of the order yet.
So Goodman now facing a 3-1 count. Here's the pitch. And swung on, miss, full count.
Yeah, big spot here, Kobe. Lead off guy, working it full, love to find a way to get on board. And only one base runner tonight for the Thunder.
And got him swinging. S&S Mechanical strikeout for Still Barbin.
Yeah, good pitch there. That is K number 3 for Barbin tonight. Good cut there. You don't want to go down looking. But coming up empty.
So Crew has stepped up to the plate. Outside pitch, ball one.
Cruz still trying to find his rhythm at the plate early part of the season. A little bit below 200 batting average coming into tonight.
Hits that one right back to Barbin. He'll underhand it for the out to Parker Andrews.
There's the athleticism, making plays behind your pitcher. And then when you have a pitcher that can field his position and is such an athlete like Still Barbin, he made that look really easy.
Absolutely, he did.
And now we got a pinch hitter.
For the Thunder, number 22, Riker.
We do. This is going to be Riker Taylor.
Yep. So he will be hitting for Clough.
Strong pitch, fastball right down the middle, strike one.
Taylor's seen some time. He's hitting 400. Only 8 plate appearances. He's officially 2 for 5, so right at 400 coming into tonight. So it's not like hasn't been to the plate this year, but they'd love to see him get on base. And not going to happen. Another SNSK.
Not going to happen there. That'll wrap up the bottom of the third inning. Big strikeout from SNS Mechanical as the Thunder still have yet to get on the board. Crimson Cliffs with 5 runs as we head to the top of the fourth here on the Fan Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. 60 seconds. We'll be back right after this.
Asphalt. It's not something we think about much, except when it's in bad shape. At Holbrook Asphalt, we help cities, HOAs, and businesses avoid replacing painfully expensive roads and parking lots. To avoid the cost of replacing asphalt, you must effectively preserve it while it's still in good condition. University research has shown Holbrook Asphalt's HA5 slows asphalt aging by 67%. We make your pavement assets last longer, cost less to own, all while achieving higher property values. Visit holbrookasphalt.com to discover more.
We are Utah's financial outfitter, and we're here when it's time for your business to climb higher. Cass Valley Bank, mountains await. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Welcome back, everybody. It's your Boulevard Home Game of the Week on the Fan Sports Network.
We got a quick Nets on Fire score update from out in H-Town. Right now, all Snow Canyon. They're in the top of the third inning. And identical score to this one. You know, Crimson here leading 5-0. Snow Canyon leading Hurricane by a score of 5-0. Cruz Sechrist, 2 RBIs. Ledger Ship, Andrew Lyon, and Corbin Hafen also RBIs in that game for the Warriors.
Trey Evans stepping up.
Love to watch Trey swing the bat, hitting 387. Already 15 ribbies this year.
First pitch is popped up. Fabulous Freddy's foul ball.
Only 1 home run so far for Trey.
This one hit, and it falls in into left. Center's got to come over to grab it. And he will stop at second base.
That ball had some dart to it and, you know, got a barrel up on it and ropes it. Wall, good effort coming in out there and left, but diving attempt, and it just got short of his glove, and then it scooted past him. Good job out there by Stokely Tate backing it up to keep Evans to stand up double. You see the power, though, Trey Evans has. That's only his 6th double in the first, 12 games of the
Something
season?
Like that.
11 and a half games.
Something like that. That's a good time to get a double here. Leadoff batter in the 4th inning.
For sure. Never a bad time to get a double.
Stepped off the mound, looking to maybe pick off his second, but they decided against it. Checking back at second again. Here's the pitch. Outside and waits. Ball 1.
Right now, if you're Hoyt Atkins, you're just trying to find ways to get outs.
This one popped up, but it's in play. Right field and first coming over to see if they can make a play. And he's got it.
Yeah.
Hagen Reed.
Hey, good communication by Hagen Reed. He comes flying over there, calling Crew Christensen off and gloves it. I love the way that kid plays. Reed flying around on defense, hitting for power on offense.
A big play. Absolutely.
And Skinner was the one that got robbed by Cooper Clough when he crashed into the wall, and it looked like that ball would have left the yard. So now Skinner trying to get another barrel on one here with the Mustangs 5-1 lead. He's got a duck on the pond with Evans out there at second base.
Just 1 out so far here in the 4th, and as you mentioned, yeah, runner on second. First pitch strike.
Again, Skinner, the senior, hitting .441. 16 RBIs. He has the team lead in ribbies right now. He's got 1 more than Trey Evans has coming into tonight. He's been very productive in the heart of that order for Coach Abbott.
And the pitch. Hit hard. Going back on it. Going back and making the catch right at the warning track. The throw comes in. Runner goes to third. Play's not there. Airmails in. Out of play. That's going to bring a run in.
Yep. E on the throw there. Sails over. Tolman at third. Out of play. And Evans will score. 6-0 Mustangs.
6-0 Mustangs. You did get one more out on the board, but at what cost is you let one come around? The play on third could have been close as well had it been a little more on target.
It's a Red Rock real estate run, and too many for the Thunder's liking in this game. 2 outs, though. Nobody on base now, so It's the first run of the game given up by Atkin that he'll be charged with after coming in the middle of the third in relief of Christensen.
Yeah.
Unearned run, too.
So MacArthur's up. Pitches inside, turns the shoulder to it. It's ball one.
Yeah.
Of course, MacArthur hitting the home run the first time around.
Yep. Cache Valley Bank home run. Already 1 for 1 tonight with an RBI and 2 runs scored.
Hard hit, grounder to second. Trying to make the throw off balance. It can't get there. He's going to take off for second base. MacArthur with room to run. Wilson's the one that comes and grabs it and easily finding his way into second base.
Yeah, give him a single there. That was deep in the hole. Fillmore, trying to make one of those, unbelievable top 10 highlight plays and just trying to put a little oomph on that throw from behind the bag. He was on the shortstop side of the bag, I think, by the time he let that throw over to first go and pulled Christensen way off the bag there. So he gets second base on the throwing error. And now, just like that, Mustangs have a chance for another clutch hit.
Hit into shallow center coming in on it. It's going to fall in. Runner around second, headed for a home. The ball's on the ground. He's going to have an easy stand-up trip into home plate.
Just a dirty bomb, as I call it, Ken. That's just a dirty bomb. RBI blue hit by Davis, but a good piece of hit and got enough of it, the barrel to just lift it over. You saw the shortstop probably Skeen had the best chance to get to it, but you're trying to make that over-the-shoulder type catch and just could not get to it.
Now that leaves a runner on first, 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. On the Wilkinson's House of Lighting scoreboard, it's 7-0 Crimson Cliffs. Now Pincock has come back in. Chachi.
Yeah, he had a nice.
Runner goes to second. The throw down. Got him.
Wilson, that's the second pit play he has made, throwing out a runner there. Beautiful job by Willie behind the dish to get out of that inning, but not before the Mustangs had 2 more big runs on 3 hits, and they've got a commanding 7-0 lead.
And just like that, we now head to the bottom of the fourth. 7-0 Crimson Cliffs on your Boulevard home game of the week. We're going to step aside, 60-second break, more when we return here on the Fan Sports Network.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Stop in and see what's new at Wilkinson's House of Lighting, a proud sponsor of Region 10 Athletics.
House of Jump is Southern Utah's only indoor trampoline park and your only place to jump, dunk, and dodge. Head on over to our house, the House of Jump.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the Cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
Hi, I'm Jermaine O'Jegman from The Rink, and I'm inviting you to come out and skate The Rink. The Rink is the hot spot in town for big group events and kid birthday parties. We now have a karaoke room and retro skate night every Friday night. Visit skatetherink.com to learn more and let the good times roll at The Rink.
Back at it here. It's your Boulevard home game of the week. Crimson leads 7-0. Desert Hills looking to change things here now. They are stepping up to play with Jace Fillmore.
Yeah, need a couple Scooters Coffee energy plays. Appreciate Scooters Coffee. Start your day at Scooters with amazing drinks, amazing people, served amazingly fast. State Street out in Hurricane. They need string about 4 or 5 big plays together in a row.
Yeah, they definitely need to do that.
And Barbin's been on point tonight. I mean, the numbers are good. The strike-to-ball ratio is good. Pitch count relatively low. Hasn't given up a base runner past second base all night. I don't even think the Thunder have got anybody safely to second base tonight, Caden.
I don't think they have either.
It has been stingy still tonight.
Yeah, very, very stale from Desert Hills. This is ripped through the gap. between first and second. It's a good enough for a single.
Yeah, good job there. I mean, Fillmore had grounded out his first at bat, but only his second at bat. And here we are in the bottom of the fourth inning. And that time just doing a nice job going the other way, slapping it through that big hole that was left there between first and second. Barreled it up nicely, and leadoff man is aboard. I mean, sometimes that's how it starts. You got to start with one in a row, right?
That's right. The pitch is inside. Ball one.
Yeah, and 2, 3, 4 hitters, Fillmore, Reed, and Wilson on deck. So really the heart of the lineup here. They're going to put in that dent in that 7-0 deficit. This is probably the spot to do it here in the fourth.
Ball two, so it's 2-0 count here. One runner on, bottom of the fourth. Still Barbin. Here's the pitch. Low. Another update brought to you by Nets on Fire. Snow Canyon is up over Hurricane right now, 9-0.
Yeah, I mean, they were preseason favorites in the media coaches poll at our media day coverage a couple weeks ago. And first region game, Warriors were ready tonight. They've jumped out. Nice lead. I've never trailed. Who's pitching tonight? Is it?
I'm not sure.
Let's check on that.
3-0 count here to Hagen Reed. Checking the runner back at first again. And Andrus lost the ball. Runner stays there, so runner on first. 3-0 count to Hagen Reed. Barbin on the mound. Here's the pitch. Inside, that'll walk him.
Yeah, I mean, good AB there, and Barbin's smart. He's done. They got the scouting report. They know Hagen Reed's been swinging it really well, and you're up 7-0, so don't want to serve up a ball that Reed can handle, and good plate discipline there. And now Willie's got 2 on with nobody out.
It's a little bit of a meeting on the mound here. And again, no outs, 2 runners on. The Mustangs, this is the most potential we've seen from the Thunder so far with 2 runners on and no outs. Maybe this is the time for the Thunder to get a couple runs on the board. Not sure if they're going to be switching around pitchers yet or not. Nope, they're going to keep giving him a little bit more time. Barbin only at 52 pitches right now.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the shutout going. You love to see him. I mean, this is only the second time through the lineup, so it's not like they're starting to pick up anything here on still. Just checking on him, seeing how he feels.
Barbin heads back out on the bump. Wilson steps up to the plate for the Thunder. Runners on first and second. Here's the pitch. It's high for ball one.
On that 9-0 lead for Snow Canyon, Ryder Harrison has now his second triple, just picked up 3 RBIs. So he's swinging a hot bat over there for the Warriors in that other region game. And the other Nets on Fire scoreboard update, the game went final earlier today up in Cedar City. Dixie 12-1 taking care of Cedar. Right now, nothing close at all today in region baseball.
Strike one. It's a 1-1 count. Desert Hill's looking to change that here, potentially, with 2 runners on. Still no outs.
By the way, Kyson Goats, the starting pitcher over there for the Warriors tonight.
They check the runner at second, and he's back safely.
I asked a question, so I'd answer it. I was curious. They have so many pitchers, you never know who's going to start a game for Snow Canyon.
That's true. It's true. You know, and with the amount of tournaments everyone's playing as well, there's a lot of games being played from all these teams. And obviously you want to save some of your better pitchers for the region games, but you still never know. A little bit of a bat on ball there.
Yeah, got a foul tip. Staying alive. Good pitch, though, darting down in the zone. Wilson, just a little foul tip right into the glove of Davis. Davis is doing a good job behind the dish tonight for the Mustangs. Mistake-free baseball for the most part. Good pitching from Still Barban. Timely hitting.
Got him with the slider.
Yeah, froze Wilson. Yeah, it looked like it was going to maybe be outside the zone. Breaks back over the heart of the plate. And another K, the fourth S&S mechanical strikeout of the night. 1, 2, that's the fifth of the night for Still Barban. For all your heating and air conditioning needs, give S&S Mechanical a call.
Barban with the pitch. Slow roller over to third. Do they have enough for the play? They do it first. That'll advance runners over to second and third. So 2 runners now in scoring position, 2 outs. And that brings up
Harmon Skeen.
Number 23, Harmon Skeen.
Yeah, just a sophomore, but he's leading the team at .542 batting average coming to tonight. So certainly a guy that's got 9 RBIs in the first 10 games of the season. And you got to have clutch hit here if you want to have a chance to win this game.
Inside pitch, but it's strike 1.
That slider is really starting to get a lot more movement, even more so than we saw in the early first and second innings from Barban.
A lot of chatter, a lot of noise here from the Crimson crowd as they're trying to hype Barban up. Skeen hits one right back to the pitcher. It's fielded at second, thrown over to Andrus at first, and that is out number 3. They keep it scoreless in the bottom of the first. Skinner to Andrus for the final out of the inning.
Yeah, no runs, 1 hit. They walked a guy, had 2 runners on second, third, and then you work out of that jam. You get grounder and then another grounder and a huge K right there to the 3, 4, 5 hitters. That's just a masterful job from Mr. Still Barban.
Absolutely. We head to the 5th when we return after this 60-second break here on the Fan Sports Network.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Hello? Cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
We love giving back to our community, and over the years, we have provided vehicles for families in need, supported local charities, and helped train our first responders. Dealer Collision, your place for collision repair.
When it comes to your child's teeth, Dr. Cody and his experienced staff at Johnson Pediatric Dentistry are game changers. So when it comes to checkups, a toothache, or any problem with your kid's teeth, call experienced veteran Dr. Cody Johnson at Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, 628-0511.
Own property and want to rent it? Then you need the right team with 11 years of local experience, a staff of over 25 employees, and a 4.9 Google rating. Aim to maximize your rental income and find quality tenants while keeping turnover low to increase your revenue and truly maintain your property. Learn more at redrockpropertymanagement.com.
Welcome back in, everybody, to our Boulevard Home Game of the Week on the Fan Sports Network. We thank you for joining us, whether that's on the radio on 99.5 or 95.3, or right here on the fansportsnetwork.com or our YouTube stream. No matter which way you find us, we're just happy that you're here.
Yeah, I mean, just seeing a nice gem being weaved here by Still Barban.
Swung on and missed.
And told you Barban's ERA in his first couple games of the season below 1, 0.84 the earned run average for Barban early on in his senior season for the 3-sport athlete. And he's been great tonight.
Second pitch a little high and away. Ball 1. And Hoyt Atkin out there on the mound, replacing Crew Christensen last inning. Sitting with a count of 2-1.
I mean, how good has Barben been anyway? He's working on a one-hit shutout right now. That's how
Yeah.
good he's been. Fillmore in that fourth was the only hit he's given up tonight so far.
Yeah, set that one through the 3-4 gap. Some fouled away. 2-2 count now here in the top of the fifth. Crimson Cliffs leads 7-0 over Desert Hills.
You know, the wind is just stopped. The American flag out there in left center field just laying down. 75, 76 degrees was the high today. Just a beautiful, finally felt like a spring day after some of the rain and wind
It's
we've
been
had the
nice.
last week or so.
Staying alive there, found that one away. That had some good movement on it. It was coming back in. Probably the smart idea to try to swing at that one.
Tachi Pencock 1 for 2. Doubled in an RBI in his first AB and then reached on a hot shot that kind of ate up Skeen on a hop that was ruled in air.
Here's the pitch. Low. Works the count full. Nobody on. No outs. Full count. Trotsky swings and misses for strike number 1 and an S&S mechanical strikeout.
Yeah, got his cut in there, but that's a good pitch by Atkin.
Now batting for the Mustangs.
He kind of stayed away, and so he had to chase it down and out of the zone. And I like what Chachi's doing here. He stopped. He's telling Tyler West, who's on the on-deck circle, what he saw there. A little communication between teammates. Is this Parker Anders will step in.
Atkins set and delivers. Fouled away. Yeah, Andrews just looking at him. He's obviously a sizable human being, right? He's a big kid out there. If he can get that bat on the ball, there's a good chance he could get it going for a ride. And the pitch. Swung on a miss. Atkin goes high for ball 1. 1-2 count here. 1 out.
7 runs on 8 hits tonight for the Mustang offense. 1 hitter from Barben and no errors behind him. What's that equate to? A 7-0 lead.
7-0 lead.
Trying to add to it here in the 5th.
Yeah, they've had a few good plays. Swung on and missed. So another strikeout, 2 strikeouts in a row.
Yeah, good stuff from Atkin. 1 2/3 innings of work so far for Hoyt. Just a sophomore.
2 outs here.
Yes, 2 innings now of work.
Yeah.
Giving up 2 runs.
2 outs looking for the rally stop. 2-out rally for Crimson Cliffs. This one popped up into the left. That should be out number 3. And it is.
Yeah, West last at bat swatted it, got a little bit more on the barrel there and got it in front of Wall, who dove and couldn't come up. And he picked up an RBI hit this time, though, got underneath that one. And how about that inning for Atkin? A strikeout, and a fly out. And that's what the Thunder needed from their reliever. And now they're running out of time, though. They got to start rattling the bats.
Absolutely. We head to a break here inside your Boulevard home game of the week on the Fan Sports Network and take this moment to thank some of our local partners. Stick around.
Everyone loves local sports and, of course, loves ice cream. And the best ice cream on the planet is Handel's Homemade Ice Cream. Open late every day of the week with dozens of delicious flavors. So after your favorite team wins, head over to Handel's to celebrate with locations in St. George, Layton, and Woods Cross.
Scooter's Coffee and Hurricane is the best way to start your day or get you through your day. From breakfast sandwiches to cinnamon rolls to amazing smoothies and, of course, coffee, anytime is a good time to sip and smile Scooter's Coffee. Open 7 days a week.
Relatives coming to visit? Not enough room? Or maybe you're looking to host a family reunion and need a house with a pool? Well, Red Rock Vacation Rentals has got you covered. From 2-bedroom condos to 10-bedroom luxury homes, they truly have something for everyone. Plan your perfect getaway or staycation. Visit St. George, Utah vacationrentals.com.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
Welcome back on in, everybody. It's your Boulevard Home Game of the Week. 7-0, Crimson Cliffs leads. And now we are into the bottom of the 5th inning where Desert Hills is looking to try to make a difference.
Yeah, you got to start one pitch, one at bat at a time here for the Thunder. Yeah, they got that leadoff hit last inning by Jace Fillmore, and then Reed walked, and all of a sudden you're like, okay, runners on first and second with no outs, and then Barben went to work with strikeout and back-to-back ground outs to keep the shutout intact. And Stokely Tate will lead things off for the Thunder. 0 for 1. He was one of Barben's strikeout victims earlier on in the game.
Yeah, first pitch comes across his ball. And Barben sets again. Swinging high at a fastball for that one. Strike one and 1-1 count.
Again, Stokely coming in tonight, hitting north of 300. Hitting a 333 clip.
Another one, a high fastball. Barben knows what he likes, and he's swinging at him, but he's not getting him.
Tate's been really aggressive. I mean, I think every strike he's seen tonight, he swung and missed at.
He went another high fastball just off the mark.
Good eye there. Even that count up 2-2. I might throw that change up if I'm Barben here. That off-speed change, it's got a little movement to it.
That's what he goes for.
Got him. Yes, and that strikeout number 6 for Still Barben.
So Tate strikes out. Back at it now is Kobe Goodman.
Thunder number 12, Kobe Goodman.
Goodman 0 for 1 on the evening.
Kind of weird being at Desert Hills and not hearing Eminem in the booth up there doing the PA.
Yeah, no Mark Musgrave. Had him on the show with me today, though, from Bleachers, so that's always a good time.
Another pitch that looked so good but just fell in the bottom of the zone for ball 1. But I like that location of that pitch. Good eye by Goodman, though.
Here's 1-0. Swung on. Hit hard into center. And there to make the play is Tyler West.
Yep. Just continuing to be almost flawless on the bump tonight. Just like that. Continuing to make work of the Thunder.
Batting number 7, Crew Christensen.
And now Crew Christensen will step up to the plate.
Grounded back on a high hop to Barben, gloved nicely, and then easily threw over to first. So Crew 0 for 1.
Got the slider in for strike 1.
Slider, changeup, working tonight, and then comes with the fastball.
What slider?
No, didn't
2
come
for
with
2.
the fastball. I thought maybe he would, but so much movement on that slider.
Yeah, it's a good looking
Don't need
pitch.
a curveball when you can throw the slider that well.
It's got a good hook to it right there at the end. Here's the 0-2. Hit over to short, through the gap.
There you go.
And that's a good single.
Nice level swing there from Kirk Christensen. Pulling it past the diving shortstop over there, MacArthur. Just the second hit of the night for the Thunder. Got to feel good because Crew didn't have his best stuff. You know, walked a bunch of guys, hit a couple guys. You know, found himself down, 4-0 pretty early. So that's got to feel good for Crew to get that base knocked there.
Yeah, get it through the 5-7 hole. Excuse me, 5-6 hole, I should say, into outfield as they pulls back from the bunt. It goes off the end of the catcher's glove, and that'll move runner on over to second.
Man, you could convince me that that's a wild pitch there, probably. As Davis sprung out of there, and it just off the tip of his mitt. One of the few mistakes Steele's made.
One out count. Barvin checks the second. And the pitch. Goes slider. He's dealing with that slider. I like that pitch. He needs to stick with it a little bit more often. I think he's realizing it as well. It's working for him.
No question. It's been really good location-wise, velo-wise, movement-wise.
Pitch from Barvin. High. That one looked more like a changeup that
stayed up
a little too high. He didn't break down.
Still just the second time through here. Well, I guess this is actually back to where Cooper Clough would have been, as Taylor has come in for him after, if he joined us late, he crashed into the fence and a little dizzy, and they've sat him down for the night.
Yeah, probably for the best that they took him out of this one and let him recuperate a little bit. 2-2 count, 2 outs, runner on second here in the bottom of the fifth. And the pitch went outside, full count.
Yeah, I like that. Taylor's just laying off that slider. Started on the outside part of the plate and bending way outside. That one's a little easier to probably lay off than some of the other ones that Barvin has seen. You might think Barvin's maybe tiring just a little bit here, but then watch, he'll just mow you down with 1 or 2 pitches and get out of this thing unscathed. That's what he's been doing all night long.
And that one came in low.
Not very low, but just low enough.
So with that one being, as you say, just low enough, Taylor walks, brings up Jace Fillmore. He's got 2 runs on base right now with 2 outs. We're looking again. It's that 2-out rally time. Rally stop, 2-out rally.
Yeah, Fillmore 1 for 2. Just got a nice hit, break up the no-hitter in the last inning. Well, it was the 4th, so it was a leadoff hit. Now a chance to kind of get in a little rhythm and get his 3rd look at Steele tonight.
Barvin steps off the mound and right back on it. Fillmore at the plate. We're ready to go. Pitch from Barvin. Low and away. Called ball 1.
Jace also plays golf for the Desert Hills golf team. He can crush his driver, Caden. He's got a lot of horsepower on the golf course. He's the 350. He just always swings aggressive. It's a grinder, though. He loves baseball. I have a feeling that Jace would love to play at the next level. I think that's the goal. All these high school kids, that's the goal, right?
Might as well.
If you can play well enough at the high school level to go play collegiately, you absolutely 100% do it.
Yeah, for sure. And the pitch is popped up high in the air. And making the play was Pincock. And that is out number 3.
You kind of tied him up. That high inside pitch. Jason kind of committed there, and that's a good pitch for Barvin. And, Fillmore couldn't do anything with it.
Nothing you could do. Exactly right. And that will bring us to a close of the 5th inning. We head into the 6th when we return on the Fan Sports Network Boulevard home game of the week. Crimson Cliffs leads 7-0.
Remember when Down East was all scratch and dent furniture? Your go-to for dorm rooms, kids' rooms, and first homes? Well, the times have changed and Down East has changed with you. Down East is proud to offer our beautiful collection of high-quality furniture designed to elevate your space and make a statement. From stylish sofas and dining tables to cozy bedroom collections. If you're starting fresh or looking to upgrade, Down East has everything you need to create the home you'll love.
Discover elegance at the Awning Company. Join us at the St. George Parade of Homes this week. See our exquisite awnings featured in select homes. Elevate your outdoor space with us. Call for a free quote today.
Hi, I'm Jermaine Jegman from The Rink, and I'm inviting you to come out and skate the rink. The rink is the hot spot in town for big group events and kid birthday parties. We now have a karaoke room and retro skate night every Friday night. Visit skatetherink.com to learn more and let the good times roll at the rink.
Welcome back on in, everybody. It's your Boulevard Home Game of the Week. Take this time to thank some of our great local partners, like Patio Furniture. You can get the outdoor home furniture you've been dreaming of at Patio Furniture, 1522 East Gateway Drive.
Feels like grilling and chilling. March Madness, baby. Get that patio TV rocking. Go get that new patio furniture over there. Right over there, that new location next to Confetti Kids Club. The next 2 months are why we live in St. George, right, Caden?
That's exactly right. First pitch is fouled away.
Yeah, I like what Atkins done coming in relief for Christensen. Been pretty solid. Got a couple Ks. Yeah, giving up 2 runs. Feels like more than that because one of the runs he came in was on crew. But crafty lefty is how I would categorize the sophomore Hoyt Atkin. But I remember watching him last year. I feel like he's picked up some velos, maybe even like 7, 8, 9 miles an hour in the last 12 months.
Yeah, I'd say that. Pitch from Atkin is low for ball 1.
Barber tonight at the plate. Reached, stranded, sac fly RBI, and then grounded out.
This one hit hard, but it's going to go foul. Trying to work on over there to get it, but can't quite do it.
Barber definitely in line for our Finley Subaru star of the game just because of how well he's pitched. But, 1 for 3, if you go 1 for 4. But if you go 2 for 4,
Yeah.
I mean, got a commanding lead on that award, doesn't he, right now? The way
he's pretty high up there right now.
Because the rest of the production from Crimson has been kind of all over the board tonight.
It really has, yeah. It's been split up a little bit. Obviously, he had MacArthur hitting that Cache Valley Bank home run.
Yeah, he's got the 2 RBIs on that dinger. You're right.
But outside of that one swing of the bat, I mean, you've got Barban, who's been working it from the mound, though. So obviously, he's going to be pretty high on that list for our Finley Subaru star of the game.
The shutout carries a lot of weight. But you're right. Since that home run, I mean, it's kind of almost like reinvigorated him on the bump. It's nice to pitch with that comfortable lead, too. You can really just focus in. You don't have to worry. You can pitch more aggressive. You can't pitch scared. It's like hitting an approach on a green. It's an island green with water around it. You just can't play scared.
Hard over past second base and rolling into center field, and it'll be an easy stand-up single.
Yep. Nice second hit of the night. So Barber getting it done, helping his own cause.
And we talk about the Finley Subaru star of the game. Getting on base right there is just another notch on the board for him.
Yeah, that's a good piece of hitting.
Yeah.
Travis taking a long look at Coach Boyer over there. I think that's Coach Boyer over there. Yeah, it is. Coach Abbott had a couple steps out on the grass there from the dugout, looking intently on. It's, you're getting borderline dynasty talk going in this season, right? Mustangs have to get through the gauntlet of this Region 9, and you got a chance at a three-peat.
Pass ball, runner goes. And he's easily moved on to second.
I think that one crossed him up because Wilson wants to say something to Hoyt there. I don't know if the location was not what he was expecting or what. And that one stayed down and away. Got a little piece of Willie's mitt, but obviously got to the backstop, and that allows Steele to get down to second base here. It feels like about every inning, Crimson has had runners in scoring position. And kind of put the pressure on Desert Hill's pitching staff all night long. Some of that was self-inflicted early with the walks and hit by pitches, though.
Sure. Inside, called strike
Whatever Wilson went and said to Atkin, they were on the same page there. Great pitch by Hoyt.
Perfect.
This is as tough as out as they come right here with Mr. Evans.
Pitch is high. Ball 2-1 count here to Evans.
Trey's got a younger brother coming up through. I think he's in 7th or 8th grade, but a little bit different type of player, but I think he's got a ton of talent. So we're not done seeing the Evans crew roll through Crimson Cliffs, even though this is Trey's senior season. Good eye by Evans there.
Yeah, bringing it up to a 3-1 count.
And he's gonna get used to that, right? He's already been used to that. When you're as good a hitter as Trey is, you're gonna see people pitch around you, pitch you backwards, try to nibble in the corners, not give you anything too juicy.
And they walk him.
Yep. Not the worst thing in the world there with already a runner on second base and a free base over there sitting open at first.
No, but that will put runners now on first and second.
Now batting number 3, McKay Wright.
And McKay Wright, you almost feel like he's due, right? He has struck out, got hit, or no, actually struck out, walked and scored, and then popped up to right. So 0 for 2 tonight.
Nets on Fire score update. 17-0 Snow Canyon.
Whoa!
Just like that, they've broken it open.
Welcome to Region Play Warriors.
Absolutely. That one goes foul. Fabulous Freddy's foul ball.
Yeah, if you haven't heard, they got that unlimited car wash. Get that for just $9.99 a month. Get all the details at one of their 2 Southern Utah locations. And big gas savings. I've been taking advantage of that every time I get my car washed.
Go wash your car. Get some.
20 cents off a gallon. That helps when I got like a 24-gallon tank, Caden.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
How big is a gallon? How many gallons does your car pack in?
Only 12.
Really?
Yeah, 12-gallon tank. It's not too bad. I get about 400 miles out of it.
I'm kind of jealous. Gas prices.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is when I bought a diesel truck, diesel was actually really affordable, and then it's like
it flip-flops, doesn't it?
Flopped, yeah. In the last couple of years, it's leveled off a little bit lately, but I feel bad for all the farmers putting diesel in their tractors. My goodness.
Absolutely. Here's the 1-1 count. 2 runners on.
Ooh!
And it's launched into left, going back on it.
Oh!
And he gets it at the warning track. Runner tags from second, goes to third.
I'm surprised that stayed in the park. I thought the way McKay started to spring out of the box, he thought he got all of that. Maybe lifted a little bit too high there. I thought that was going to get out of here.
It was just about there. Making the play is Bo Wall.
It's cooling off, but it's still, it's still probably, what, 58 degrees?
64 is what it says.
Really?
On mine.
So that ball still should carry a little bit there.
Carry a little. Wasn't as much pop on that one as he thought there was, I guess.
Yeah. Maybe just got a little too much air underneath it.
Well, had he done that, that would have brought it up 10-0.
Would have ended the game if the Thunder couldn't respond.
If the Thunder don't respond.
You never want to get 10 run, do you? I mean, that's just kind of
never fun.
Demoralizing a little bit. Although this is a pretty resilient team. We saw them get beat up on in their first region game against Dixie last week and then bounce back with a win to get the split. I felt like that was a big split for the Thunder last week.
For sure.
Every game writes its own script. Tomorrow could be completely different.
Now that's a hard hit. That one's got a chance, and that one is gone.
I see you, Skinny Bop. Flyaway baseball, baby. 3-run jack for Skinner. Mashed off the barrel out of here in left center field.
Whew. Clears the bases. There's the 10 runs. And now all the Thunder have to do is hold off and try to get a run on the board in the bottom of the 6th. Otherwise, this one's toast.
This kid is swinging a red-hot bat.
I mean, 2 home runs in this one ball game.
Yeah, well, and Clough robbed him of the one that could have left the yard, too.
Yeah, he's hitting the ball well tonight. MacArthur, at this point, MacArthur might have to be it with the 2 shots, 2 Cache Valley Bank home runs.
Well, that was Skinner, wasn't it?
Or this is MacArthur now.
Yeah,
You're right. That was
Skinner. Yeah, MacArthur at the plate. Now,
Excuse
he
me,
had the
you're
home
right.
run earlier.
Yeah, he had the home run earlier. So we're seeing these two guys right here in the same spot in the lineup.
Every time, though, Skinner hit the ball tonight, he'd hit it hard. I mean, lining out, flying out. And then this one, no doubter. Get out of here.
That was something else. What a piece of hitting. Looking for the bunt is MacArthur. The play over to first. Safe.
Pretty good job fielding his position, I thought, by Atkin, but that bunt was just precisely put down in a good spot. And for the lefty going towards the third base line, that is a tough turn and throw.
And not an easy play by any means.
10-0 Mustangs. 2 home runs tonight, one from MacArthur, one from Skinner.
Fouled away.
That's the second home run of the season for Skinner. Actually, I'm sorry, that's the first home run. I'm looking, he had 1 triple. Looking at the wrong column. So that is the first home run for Skinner. But again, he was coming in tonight, swinging it so well, hitting over 400. Came in tonight 441. Kind of feel like the team batting average that was 371 for Crimson's going to go up after tonight.
Yeah.
They have now got 10 runs on 11 hits.
Here's the pitch. Low, 3-1 count now.
Davis got an RBI and a run scored tonight. Been productive.
And they walk him. Puts runners on first and second here in the top of the 6th. There's 1 out. Crimson leads 10-0. So Davis gets on base. And Chachi Pincock back into the batter's box.
I mean, you follow up a home run, 3-run shot with a bunt single and a walk, and it's just, they just keep coming, right? Everybody's getting quality at bats in tonight for the Mustangs. Coach Abbott's got to really be pleased with the plate approach from his guys tonight.
It's a high pitch, ball 1.
And I really felt like Atkin was kind of settling in, giving up the 2 runs through 2 1/3, and then all of a sudden, boom, this inning rolls around, and they've definitely got to him.
Yeah, absolutely. And the pitch, another one high.
Atkin looks a little fired up. He looks a little mad to me on the mound. Looks like he put a little extra on that one. I don't mind that.
I don't mind it at all. Got to get one down in the zone here, hopefully.
Another young, talented up-and-coming player for Coach Kevin Cave.
Inside. It's a 3-0 count.
Yeah. Pincock being pretty patient. I liked his plate approach tonight, too. You know, he had a RBI double back in the first. Reached and was stranded and struck out. So 1 for 3 tonight. He'd love to go 2 for 4 with 1 swing of the bat. See if they give him a green light. Nah, he's taking all the way.
Yeah, give him the 3-1 count now.
Yeah, they say you got to see one, right?
Yeah, watch one.
But you might not see a better one than that one.
On a 3-0, you got to take it, right? I mean, very few players are given the green light to swing away on that 3-0 pitch. So here's the 3-1. And that'll make it full.
I would guess Coach Abbott's not got a stop sign up, that he just was like, I want to see one. And then now he's seen a second one, and those were both pretty good looks. We'll see if Atkin gives him one here that's over the zone that he can be aggressive with. Payoff pitch coming.
Here's the pitch. It's ripped into left. Wall cannot make the play. Runners advance. And they all get there safely.
You know, kind of an upward swing. I think that had some top spin on it. And I think when Bo ended up getting to it, it kind of got a little lower than he expected and had to make one of those shoestring type catches and it just spun out of his glove.
So meeting at the mound. I'm not sure if they're going to pull him or if they're just going to have a little bit of a chat. Meeting at the mound brought to you by Udi and Associates.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go get Hoyt Atkin because maybe not. I can't see, we're blocked from where we are behind this, so I don't know if anybody's warming up in the bullpen. Maybe they're not going to go get him. Just talking things through here. You're down 10-0. You got the rematch coming. At this point, you might want to keep as many pitchers as you can available for anything that could come your way in the next game and try to get the split out of it, right?
Yeah, tomorrow night, Crimson Cliffs High School. Now, tomorrow night on the Fan Sports Network, we will be live with Snow Canyon and Hurricane.
They are going to go get him.
Well, with this pitching change, we'll take a break ourselves. Bases are loaded. 1 out on the board, 10-0. Crimson leads here in the top of the 6th. Give you a 60-second break. More in return on the Fan Sports Network.
We are Utah's financial outfitter, and we're here when it's time for your business to climb higher. Cass Valley Bank, mountains await. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that can make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
Scooter's Coffee and Hurricane is the best way to start your day or get you through your day. From breakfast sandwiches to cinnamon rolls to amazing smoothies and, of course, coffee, anytime is a good time to sip and smile Scooter's Coffee. Open 7 days a week.
Did you know that St. George News has a new app? Download the St. George News app today and stay up to date on everything happening in Southern Utah. Get instant notifications on news, weather, sports, and more. Download the app today and get your local news now.
Welcome back on in, everybody, to the Boulevard Home Game of the Week. We've got a pitching change up there on the mound.
Yeah, I mean, I think you got what you could out of Atkin there, but you got him loaded. You're down 10-0. You might want to get some reps for, another guy, and it just was kind of time. You don't want to ruin a kid's confidence, leave him out there too long. And I thought the way they were kind of taking some time out there, maybe they were going to stay with him, but they ended up going and getting him.
Yeah, and it's probably for the betterment of him, maybe of the team in this situation. And they have the sophomore out there, Schaefer, taking his moment.
Yeah, check the stats on Boston Schaefer for you in just a sec. Got to dig deep into the stats here. ERA 3.50, only 1 appearance so far this season for Schaefer.
Well, they put him into a tough spot here.
Yep.
Luckily, none of the runs right now that are on base would go against him anyway. He didn't face any of these guys that are on the base, just facing Parker Andrus now. And Parker sends this one on a ride into center. That looks like it's going to fall in. No, it does not. Falls into the glove of Hagen Reed. That will bring the 1 run in from third. The runners at first and second hold up.
Yeah, nice sac fly RBI, though, by Hannah's first pitch swinging off Schaefer. Schaefer's only worked 2 innings, and he, walked 5. Only given up 1 earned run, though, on 2 hits. He has struck out 2, but only 2 innings of work, so not a huge sample size.
Not a huge sample size.
Man, tough out here as he has to face Ty West.
Schaefer goes high for ball 1.
But I think, you're down 11-0. You trade the out for the RBI. Now Schaefer can, maybe try to get West, who loves to go the other way. We've seen him try to go the other way a couple times tonight.
Pitch outside.
I like that location, though.
Looks like one of our cameras has lost some power. Devin, I'm going to go troubleshoot that. I'm going to let you take the broadcast for a second.
Okay. We'll stay with our center field cam. Good thing we got a 2-camera shoot tonight. Schaefer in relief. 11-0 the lead for the Mustangs here in the top of the 6th inning. Try to grab a couple more runs if you can here with runners on first and on second. Schaefer, the third pitcher of the night to enter the game for Kevin Cave, and that's a swatted Fabulous Freddy's foul ball. Again, it looked like Ty West was trying to go the other way with it. Left-handed batter against the right-handed Boston Schaefer, the sophomore pitcher. 11 runs on 11 hits. And then you combo that with only 2 hits given up all night by the Crimson Star pitcher, Steele Barber.
We're back at it. Oh, maybe not. One of our cameras, for some reason, just struggling to stay powered on.
West now full count. Schaefer found himself a little battle with one of the elite leadoff hitters, probably in the state of Utah, any classification. And a hot shot right past Schaefer, up the middle, is an RBI single for Mr. Tyler West. Another multi-hit game tonight. He's walked, he's singled, and he has now doubled. So just he single and he gets second on the throw that goes to third.
Yeah.
How you score that, but such a productive night for Tyler West.
Yeah, productive is an understatement. He's been phenomenal.
And again, the RBIs tonight just spread out in this game. West is an RBI, 2 for Trey Evans, 1 for MacArthur, 2 for MacArthur, 3 for Skinner, 1 for Davis, 1 for Chachi Pencock. Andrus with that sac fly moments ago. I mean, just a ton of production from the entire lineup tonight. And now a one hopper that will be probably a wild pitch, landed short of the plate, got up into the face mask area on a little spinach. And Wilson kind of trying to calm down the young sophomore pitcher. I mean, what a tough spot for him to come into. And you work that count full against Tyler West, and you want to, throw a strike, try to get out of this inning, and he just takes it right back at your ankles up the middle to make it now 13-0. And a swing, and Barbin lifts it into right, but shallow. Hagen Reed coming in, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, 3 runs, 5 runs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits, highlighted by this skinny home run. Get out of here, baseball. Kyler Skinner. They had a couple more after that 3-run shot. And all Mustangs here in Region 9 baseball. We'll take a break on the Fan Sports Network. Again on the Wilkinson scoreboard, 13-0. And the Mustangs are now 3 defensive outs from ending this game a little bit early tonight. And we'll see how it plays out as we'll take the break and be right back at it.
Discover elegance at the Awning Company. Join us at the St. George Parade of Homes this week. See our exquisite awnings featured in select homes. Elevate your outdoor space with us. Call for a free quote today.
Hi, I'm Jermaine O'Jegman from The Rink, and I'm inviting you to come out and skate The Rink. The Rink is the hot spot in town for big group events and kid birthday parties. We now have a karaoke room and retro skate night every Friday night. Visit skatetherink.com to learn more and let the good times roll at The Rink.
Indulge in luxury at Outdoor Living. Join us at the St. George Parade of Homes this week. Discover our exquisite patio furniture showcased in select homes. Elevate your outdoor living space with us. Visit our showroom today.
Welcome back in, everybody. Again, a couple technical difficulties. We lost one of our cameras, which is funny because it's the one that's hardwired into everything. It should be the one that's working well, but for some reason, it's deciding not to cooperate with us. So we'll mess with it. We'll see what we can do.
Well, this one's going to be Barbin's to start and now Barbin's to finish. 3 defensive outs away from ending this game, and Barbin got plenty of pitches left. He's going to come in and try to get the 2-hit shutout. Try to get that goose egg on the scoreboard here, and he's got to go against the 3, 4, 5 hitters here. Hagen Reed, Andrew Wilson, and Bo Wall.
Pitching the dirt, but he got him swinging.
And Hagen kind of shaking his head. I think he was kind of like, that wasn't my pitch.
Yeah.
He got me on that one.
Drops that one in there for strike.
Let's keep that fastball elevated for most of the night tonight. We know Barbin can get up there in the upper 80s. It looks like he's been mid-80s most of the night tonight. Of course, going to go on a mission, but when he comes back, committed to play next level of college football for Lance Anderson, the new Utah Tech football coach. Two pitch coming from Steele Barbin to Hagen Reed. Reed's going to fight that off. Fabulous Freddy's foul ball. Again, reminder, we're going to hand out some awards. Our AWP Playmaker Play of the Game, our Finley Subaru Star of the Game, Mountain Lion Supply Defensive Play of the Game, our Jersey Mike Sub of the Game, all coming up in our Johnson Pediatric Dentistry post-game show. And another hot shot pulled just foul off the bat of Hagen Reed. Appreciate Handel's Homemade Ice Cream. Open late now. Longer days. They're open, 10 p.m. on the weekdays and 11 p.m. on the weekends. Go get some of that best ice cream on the planet on Bluff Street in St. George at Handel's Homemade Ice Cream. Appreciate the rink. After you skate the rink, you can go get ice cream. They're open late, too. And fun stuff going on there. They got mini golf and karaoke and live DJs. They do country line dancing on certain nights. Go check out skatetherink.com for all the details. And a swing and a miss after a heck of a battle there. And still Barbin gets Hagen Reed. Another strikeout for Steele tonight. That is strikeout, I believe, number 7.
Number 8, Andrew Wilson.
So 7 on the K meter tonight. And here's Willie. Willie flew out to center and struck out 0 for 2 tonight. Righty on lefty and a swing and a shot, and that gets off the chest of Skinner. I mean, that had so much topspin, and it just jumped up off the dirt into, like, the chest of Skinner, and then ricocheted, and Willie is going to be safe with a hard-hit single. You got to give him a single, and everybody rushes over to Skinner. We've already had Cooper Clough for Desert Hills crash into a fence tonight and not return, although word is he wanted to come back in the game, but they put him in the concussion protocol from what we understand. And now that ball, just a ton of top speed, not anything you can do. Just couldn't get the glove up to the chest area to block that, Caden.
Yeah, that was a rough shot there. It was a hard hit as well. And, yeah, I mean, luckily he's standing back up now. But, hey, that's a tough play to make right there when the ball's coming at you that fast.
So Wilson will get the singles. Skinner is up. He just hit a home run, a shot to left center. And it hurts, right? And there's that stun factor, and the trainers from the dugout, the home teams always provide. And I think he's going to stay in the game, it looks like. I think he's saying, hey, I'm good.
Yeah, he's giving the thumbs up.
Yeah, I mean, if they're trying to get him out of the game, he's not wanting to leave the field. Now Justin Abbott's going to come over and chat with them and say, hey, where'd you get hit at? What happened? It looked like it was almost like midsection to chest area to me, Caden. And again, apologies. Our replay is froze up tonight, but don't have another look at that for you. But just a ton of top spin off that hot shot off the bat, Andrew Wilson. Just the third hit of the night off of Still Barbin. And they're still talking it over. Is this a conversation where they're trying to say, hey, I mean, we're up 13-0. Come on, let's check you out. The dugout, and he's like, nah, I'm not leaving this game.
I think it probably is. That sounds accurate, right? That sounds like a kid who's saying, I'm good, but they're saying, hey, look, the game's almost over.
I could be wrong. Maybe it got him more throat chin. I mean, we're, 100 feet away from second baseman. I couldn't really tell without another look at that. The umpire is signaling that topspin came up and hit him in the face area. That was the field umpire that just came and notified the home plate umpire. And so maybe they just need to make sure, hey, you're not dizzy. Hey, you're not getting any kind of concussion type symptoms at all. Checking him out, doing some hand-eye tests there. I don't know. But the trainers are now satisfied they're leaving the field, and Kyler Skinner is staying in this game.
Yeah. No, that's good to see him staying back out there. And looks like the umpire's just giving him one more look. Maybe a little bit of words of encouragement, who knows? But
old school, man. You take a shot, take it in the chops, take it in the chest, wherever it hit him, and he's like, I'm staying in this game. I like that.
I like that too.
And now, tough, but you got to have the right mindset here for Desert Hills, right? You're not going to win this game, barring an unbelievable comeback. You got one out, you're down 13-0, right? But you still want to take every plate approach the same. And for Bo Wall, you're looking for his first hit of the night. He got a ton of power. He one mistake here, and he could make you pay.
Yeah, runner goes and ends up on second. Yeah, and forgive us, our camera, our behind home plate camera, there's some difficulties going on with it. So we've just got our center field cam out there, which luckily today we brought the two cameras, so at least we have something. Yeah, we've got a little bit of technical issues, but we at least got something for you.
Yeah, we won't be able to trace the ball for you, but we'll describe it for you.
You can see these pitches. That one's outside, and that's going to send the runner over to third.
Yeah. And I love, letting Barbin come in to finish this game off. He's done a masterful job tonight, trying to stay away there. And Davis was trying to kind of spring out of it and get wide and got a piece of it on the mitt, but certainly I think you probably score that a wild pitch.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 or 3 of those tonight, but I remember last couple years as a younger Still Barber, he's got a lot more command tonight than when, say, he was a sophomore or even going back to last year's junior year. ERA, believe it or not, if he can preserve the shutout, it's going to go down tonight. We'll see.
Yeah, that's true.
Came in 0.84. Bo Wall got a chance to drive in a run here. Wilson is now over third.
Yeah, one out on the board as well. Here's a pitch outside. Well, puts runners now on first and third.
Just check the score. Utah running Utes playing in the NIT. Anybody care about the NIT?
I don't know. Do they?
I don't know.
A little bit.
Playing
Maybe
for 69th best in the country. Yeah, I mean, 31-31. 4 minutes left in the first half. Knights are in a good one with Tampa Bay down at T-Mobile. 2-2 going to the third period.
Knights got back on the board. Okay.
Yeah, got one in the second to tie that game up.
Runner goes, and to be expected when you got a runner on first and third.
Yeah. Harm Mesquite, when he came up in the fourth inning, 2 outs, you were hoping maybe to get a little 2-out rally going there with runners on second and third, but they got mowed down here. So Skeen looking for a little redemption.
So it's a 1-1 count here for Skeen.
Walked and grounded out, so he's 0 for 1 tonight.
Yep. No force out now after or should I say force double play. And that one's fouled away for strike 2. So only force out is at first. And, of course, always that possibility that the Thunder can find a way to get it running. But they got to get 4 on the board if they don't want this game to be over.
Man, Coach Abbott, I mean, I love what he's doing. He's like, go finish this still, right? 1-2 pitch.
Well hit. Rolling into left. It's bobbled out there in left. One run comes in to score, and it is an RBI single.
2 RBIs on
2 RBIs.
And the shutout is over. And now I think you see Coach Abbott go get Still Barbin. You ran him out there. You see how much gas he had in the tank, but I think you got to go get him. Good piece of hitting there, ripping it through that left side there for Harmon Skeen. And there, yeah, on cue. Here's our meeting on the mound. Brought to you by Luke Udy, American Family Insurance. Great service, great rates. Get a free quote on your home, auto, or life insurance. Give Luke a call tomorrow, 435-251-9102. And maybe we can make some substitutions. Barber getting some love there. They bringing Weston from center?
It looks like it.
Yeah, you're going to change gloves. Looks like Tyler West going to come in here.
Yeah. Making the change. Well, should we take a minute break? When we come back, we'll get back into the action here with the change at pitcher happening right now. So 1 minute, we'll be back right after this.
Hey, it's Sheldon Demke. Check out the latest episode of What's on the Menu, a behind-the-scenes tour of local restaurants. We'll see some of their favorite dishes and get an inside look on how these dishes are prepared. Check out this week's episode at stgeorgenews.com and click the shows on the menu tab.
Everyone loves local sports and, of course, loves ice cream. And the best ice cream on the planet is Handel's Homemade Ice Cream. Open late every day of the week with dozens of delicious flavors. So after your favorite team wins, head over to Handel's to celebrate with locations in St. George, Layton, and Woods Cross.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
Scooter's Coffee and Hurricane is the best way to start your day or get you through your day. From breakfast sandwiches to cinnamon rolls to amazing smoothies and, of course, coffee. Anytime is a good time to sip and smile Scooter's Coffee. Open 7 days a week.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Did we get it figured out? There's our camera for now.
Good work.
We'll see if it stays on. We'll see if it stays on.
So Tyler West into pitch here to try to keep this this 10-run rule in effect. I mean, leading by 11 right now, 13-2.
Yeah, if you know the run that you need to win this game, or not win this game, but at least just stay in this game, is currently at the plate.
By the way, Tyler West, a senior, ERA up there a little bit, 6.56. 1-0 though, 3 appearances. A little misleading though, you know, might have came in and gave up a couple hits with guys, and that can get elevated early, but plenty of time for him to work that back down. 10 2/3 innings of work, so he has pitched quite a bit this year for Coach Abbott. And again, I love what he did there. Let him still come back out there trying to get that shutout, but after he lost the shutout, he had to go get him. He was kind of tiring a little bit there. Official line on Barber I'll grab for you tonight. 5 1/3, 4 hit, 2 runs, both earned, walk 4, struck out 7.
Wow. It's pretty solid. It's a pretty solid night.
Yeah. I mean, going into that this inning, I mean, it was a 2-hit shutout, right? And then you give away, you know, that big one to Willie, and then Skinner had, you know, there's a delay, and Skinner's getting checked on, and then you end up giving up that big hit to Harmon Skeen that plates 2.
Absolutely. Well, now you got to force out at any base. You need 2 of them to close out this game for the Mustangs. See what West can do here. West with the pitch. Gets it. Strike one.
Looked a little off the plate, pretty generous on that zone, if you ask me. I thought umpire's been pretty consistent tonight, but that one looked a little wider than normal.
That pitch outside. As you I hear someone in the crowd over here says, same pitch. Yeah, pretty close. Couple outside pitches. 1 ball, 1 strike. A little high. Ball 2.
Kobe Goodman, 357 hitter coming into tonight, looking for his first hit of the game. 0 for 2, struck out and flew out to center. Goodman has appeared in 9 of the 10 Thunder games as they came in 7-3 tonight.
That's hit. Past shortstop, rolling into left. That'll bring in a run, and play at third is not there. The run's going to come over from third, and he's going to score as well.
Here come the Thunder. It ain't over
All
till
right.
it's over. Nice RBI smack going the other way. The left-handed batter, Kobe Goodman. And now all of a sudden, it's 13-4. And
No matter what, we're playing a full game.
The Thunder have got it back under 10 here. And, you know, you've got Barman chased out of this game. And now Crew Christensen, who did a nice job in his last at-bat, singled, but then was stranded.
Popped up.
No golf shot. Crew also plays on the Desert Hills golf team. Got to play with his brother Noah, who's a year older than him this last year. Crew's a really good putter, Caden.
Is he?
Better than you and I, that's for sure. Yeah.
It's not hard to be better than me at that, I'll tell you.
Although his brother Noah might be even a better putter than him.
Really?
Yeah.
1-1 count now. 1 out. Smacked past Barbin off his glove. Brings in the run from third, and 1 run ends up on first.
Well, this looks like the Desert Hills team that you saw last Wednesday when they got the split with the Flyers. I mean, Barbin, you know, shut him down, and all of a sudden, this inning, I mean, Barber started out with a K and a battle with Hagen Reed, but then give up a single to Wilson. You know, Wall walked, 2 RBI shot from Harmon Skeen, another walk, and now RBI shot through that left side by Goodman, followed by Christensen. So 4 hits in the inning already for the Thunder and 5 runs to show for it.
And that one's fouled back.
This game is now 2 hours and 21 minutes in.
And that's in there for a strike.
And you're like, Devin, it's 9:54. Yeah, it was an odd start. We started this game at 7:23.
Started it a little early.
Scheduled 7:30 start time. We started at 7. Yeah, the JV game got done a little early. They got the field ready. Both teams were ready, so they went.
Yep.
Riker Taylor, who came in when Clough exited after making an unbelievable catch, crashed into the center field fence. Struck out and walked, so he's 0 for 1 tonight.
And still up there facing a 1-2 count. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And a pitch from West sent down the third baseline foul.
Well, if nothing else, Desert Hills has put themselves in a position to maybe do the unthinkable and come back and try to win this game. But they've also got to at least give themselves some confidence going into tomorrow, even if it doesn't go their way. But it ain't over yet. Still just one out here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Pitch is fouled away.
Appreciate Coral Canyon Golf Course bringing you tonight's game. We want to get that radio special we're offering on the Fan Sports Network, just $75. Take advantage. Call 435-688-1700. See what tee times have available after 1 o'clock. Everybody plays for $75. Comes with 18 holes to card and warm-up range balls, all included.
Runner goes. He's there.
And it gets away, but he will not go any further. Crew thought about it for a second.
A little bit of a conversation between the umpire and the coach for Crimson.
Were they wanting an interference call there?
Maybe.
The Crimson dugout there on that throw down to second from Davis. Anyway, Christensen swipes second. Now you got another runner in a scoring position.
Here's the pitch. And diving for it is Barb, and he can't get there. That's going to be a single, sends the runner from second on.
Yeah, and all of a sudden things are a little bit more dicey. It looked like, you know, it's 13-0 going to the 6th. You're 3 outs away. And once you got the 4, the hits have keep coming. That is the 5th hit of this inning, and now still just 1 out, and runners on the corners now. And you're back to the number 2 hitter in the Desert Hills lineup, Jace Fillmore. Philly 1 for 3 tonight. And they wanted to appeal something and get baseball back to Tyler West, and now Fillmore ready to go to work. Philly came in hitting .370.
Yeah, that one drops in for a strike.
Philly 12 runs scored, 3 RBIs, 2 doubles so far this season. Oh, Chopper.
Yeah, rolls it over to first, and Andrus will just lay on the tag.
But it will score a run.
Run comes and scores.
Yeah. And nearly cutting this lead in half now.
Yeah, just like that, it's 13-6. I mean, what an inning right now for the Thunder. You gotta be happy with that right now for the Thunder.
And they've now batted around. The guy that led off this inning with the strikeout will get another crack, but this time it won't be Still Barber, and he'll be facing Tyler West.
Keeps that one outside.
Well, good eye by Hagen Reed there to lay off that pitch. They're starting to break back in where it probably was tempting.
Swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Big cut there again. Leading home run hitter in high school baseball. You got 5 bombs already this season in just 10 games. If he goes yard here, things will get really interesting. Still, as it sits, a 7-run lead for the Mustangs.
That one's in the dirt. 1-2 count. 13-6 on the Wilkinson's House of Lighting scoreboard. Crimson Cliffs leads here in the bottom of the 6th. Runner on second.
Does Reed have a home run swing in him? West knows what he's done this year already. Nibbling on the outside part of the plate, but missing again.
He's keeping it low and away there. Gets the nod from the catcher. Just pitch that one low as well.
Lost him.
Sends him over to first base, and now you've gone successfully through the lineup to where even the guy that struck out at the beginning has found his way on base. So just about everybody in the lineup has found their way on base at some point, or at least has had an RBI. If they haven't got on base, they've been able to get an RBI.
Wilson, earlier in the inning, was the one that ripped it at a ton of top speed, and it high hopped and knocked Skinner down at second. So 1 for 3 tonight for Willie.
Outside for ball 1. A long bottom of the 6th inning. I think we've been in the bottom of the 6th for about a half an hour now.
Yeah, I had the stoppage for the injury, and then the 10th batter to step in. You had a pitching change in your warm-up pitches. Yeah, I think you're probably sitting right around 30 minutes. But things are definitely, I mean, Desert Hills has got Crimson's attention right now, and yet you look up, still 7-run lead.
Yeah.
Wheel play. But back in plenty of time. Taylor's
and got him there looking for strike 2. 1-2 count. And the pitch. Hit into left. And there to make the grab. That is out number 3.
But, I mean, 6 runs on 5 hits. And we'll play the 7th tonight, Caden.
We'll play the 7th. We didn't know if we would, but here we are, top of the 7th inning when we return here on the Fan Sports Network. Stick around.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Hello? Cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
House of Jump is Southern Utah's only indoor trampoline park and your only place to jump, dunk, and dodge. Head on over to our house, the House of Jump.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that can make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
Welcome back in, everybody. It is your Boulevard Home Game of the Week, where Crimson Cliffs leads now 13-6. A great inning there from Desert Hills to make things just a little more tight. They were able to keep the 10-run rule away, and now we'll play a full 7 innings. The Thunder, again, now with a chance to try to close things out with Crimson, keep them from getting any more runs on the board. But again, here at the top of the 7th inning, 13-6. And what an incredible bottom of the 6th there for Desert Hills to be able to get as many runs as they did. I mean, you look at the book over there and you see 6 guys in a row all the way blacked out there, coming all the way around to score. It's a good run there.
Yeah, I mean, again, unthinkable to think 13-run deficit you can overcome it, but you definitely made things interesting. You chased it out Barb and kind of ruined the shutout bid, and if nothing else, you can try to take some momentum into tomorrow, but you still got 3 more outs you got to get against this Thunder team, and if they do what they did last inning, this could get really interesting.
First pitch. It's in there for strike 1.
The thing about it is, though, is you got the heart of the order here. You got Evans, McKay Wright, and Kyler Skinner. who have all contributed at the plate tonight for the Mustangs. Schaefer there with the nice bender that froze Trey Evans. Definitely wasn't sitting on that curve.
Not at all. Ooh, nearly gets him there.
And Boston Schaefer again, only pitched 2 innings varsity baseball this year. Trying to get that tailing fastball to catch the corner on those last 2 pitches. And
yeah, it's each of these coming in just a little low, a little outside. That one across the plate, and he pulls it.
Again, Trey going to go to College of Southern Nevada. Chose the JUCO route. Had some other offers. Sometimes nowadays that JUCO route's a good way to go. You go put up some stats, and then you can get a lot of D1s to notice you and get maybe even more offers than you had coming out of high school.
That pitch is low as well. And now we got a full count. It's a full count, no outs, no one on here to the leadoff batter in the top of the 7th. Trey Evans. Facing the full count, takes one high for ball 4.
Not the worst thing in the world, though. Trey's going to see a lot of that. But that's what, college coaches love, right? You fall behind in the count 0-2, and you just stay patient. You keep your plate approach, and you make the pitcher flip that pressure. Pressure's on the hitter when it's 0-2, and then slowly but surely he flipped that pressure, and Schaefer didn't want to challenge him, trying to nibble with the corners, didn't get that strike 3 call, and ended up losing him at the end of the day. Trey might lead Region 9 in walks this year, Caden, and it wouldn't surprise anybody.
Yeah, he very well could. But again, that's just the mark of a good hitter as well. It's not just somebody who can hit it with a high percentage, but somebody who can find ways to get on base no matter what. That pitch is a little high. Didn't break down where he wanted it to.
Evans came in with 9 walks in the first 11 games, and he has walked tonight 1, 2, 3 times. So he's now 12 walks in his 12th game of the season.
He goes here, and that one swung on. I don't think he was expecting to swing on that one. It was a high pitch, but since Evans was moving, he got himself all the way around to third.
Well, last time we saw Trey Evans, at least broadcasting Trey Evans' game, he was nursing that hammy at the state tournament right on the way to a hit parade and obviously winning back-to-back titles. But that hammy looks good. He get moving. Skinny, last time he was at the plate, went yard.
Yeah. What's he going to do this time?
By the way, good piece of hitting. McKay Wright was 0 for 3 on the night. And so a nice job there. Fillmore kind of slid over to second to cover that bag, and he went right of where Jace was for that sharply hit single.
Got that one for strike 1.
Nets on Fire update. VGK just tied it 3-3 with the Lightning down in Vegas. That one in the 3rd period.
Down fouled away. Another fabulous Freddie's foul ball, and it's an 0-2.
I'm watching Skinner swing, and I was talking to his hitting coach, and he kind of brought up the fact that it's kind of an old school swing. And I kind of see what he's talking about. That little hitch load, boom.
Oh, the changeup got him.
Yeah, good pitch there by Schaefer, huh? But a good level cut. I mean, he was waiting on that off speed. He just couldn't time it out right. That's the first K since he's came in relief for Boston Schaefer, the young sophomore pitcher.
Yeah. Now Jace MacArthur finds himself in the batter's box. They check the runner down to first, and he's there fine.
Yeah, and Jace went yard, had a 2-run shot earlier in this game. Part of the reason Crimson's got still a 7-run lead, up 13-6.
And the pitch. It's in there. Strike 1.
Something I never did. Hit 2 home runs in the same game. Got a chance here.
Did you ever hit a home run?
Inside the park.
Okay, well, yeah. Little league home runs, they still count.
I never had power, man.
I never played baseball past junior league, so. No, I was a track kid growing up in high school. I was one of the track runners, but still had a love for baseball. I still enjoyed going out and watching some games. Had a lot of friends, obviously, that played baseball, and so. With a 1-1 count, 1 out, and runners on first and third. Crimson's leading here, 13-6. This one's fouled away off the end of the bat of MacArthur.
Box score, if you tuned in late, 13 hits, 13 runs, no errors for the Mustangs. 6 runs, 7 hits. 5 of those hits and 6 of those runs coming just in the bottom of the 6th for Desert Hills moments ago. But 3 errors tonight for the Thunder.
Yeah, Thunder have struggled a little bit out there at times. Couple of misplays, as you mentioned, a few errors.
$17 errors coming into tonight in their first 10 games. So you add the 20 errors in their 11th game. Something certainly that you'd hope would kind of clean up as you get more games under your belt for Kevin Cave and this Thunder defense.
Yeah.
Again, they only have 1 senior on this team, a really young team.
Again, checking that runner down at first.
Did you ever check on a final of the Snow Canyon game, Caden?
Last I saw, it was about 17-0. I don't know what the final ended up actually being.
24-0. That is.
This one's sent high into center. It's picked up out of left field. The runner's going to tag from third. Play at the plate is not there. There's a runner heading off to second as well.
Trey Evans, 14 runs. He 14 runs, and it's not even close to the most runs by a region team in the night. As we just check the Nets on Fire scoreboard. That is a statement win, to say the least, by Snow Canyon, isn't it?
Oh, 100%. 100%.
It was just Ryder Harrison, huge night for the Warriors with 4 RBIs. Sechrist had 4 RBIs. TK had 4. Hafen had 3.
Popped up. Going back on it. And it falls into play. Run's going to score from second. And that'll be just like that. That's an RBI single.
Somehow, I mean, I don't know how.
Listen, I mean, they got
Taylor got called off by skiing. It was like a Bermuda Triangle over there.
Yeah, they've got to. That's got to count as an error somewhere, doesn't it?
A mental error, if nothing else.
if anything, yeah.
Like, I don't know. Didn't it look like Taylor ducked out of that? Yeah, I'm not sure what the miscommunication was on that. I thought that was a routine.
Oh, well, they're gonna mark it as simply a single.
Okay.
And the first pitch, ball 1 here to Chashi Pincock. Check the runner at first, and he's down fine. 2 outs. 1-0 count here in the top of the 7th. Runner on first. 15-6 is the Mustangs lead over the Thunder. It's now a 2-0 count.
We're approaching 3 hours. 2 hours and 52 minutes into this scheduled 7-inning game. Good pitch there from Schaefer. Chachi, in hindsight, probably should have took a big cut at that one.
Yeah, now facing the 2-1.
He wanted to see one earlier, and then he saw a second one. So we'll see if he goes here. He does.
He does, and he gets that one into center. That'll be out number 3. And Desert Hills, their last chance. Coming up, bottom of the 7th, when we return after this minute break here on the Fan Sports Network.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
We are Utah's financial outfitter, and we're here when it's time for your business to climb higher. Cass Valley Bank, mountains await. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that could make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
Bottom of the 7th, here we go. Looking for the final 3 outs of this game as the Mustangs lead 15-6 here. Thunder put 6 runs on the board in the last inning. They're going to see if they can try to do it again here.
Yeah, that's the goal, right? Well, while
Try
the
to at
lead
least
things
get
off.
back into it a little bit more, make things a little more interesting.
West, still not a save situation, but you definitely don't want to. You don't want to see a repeat of last inning. If you're Crimson, you'd like to just get a couple quick outs and get on out of here and regroup, take the win tonight, and get ready for Game 2 of the home and home tomorrow.
Absolutely.
By the way, you're thinking, why are we doing Tuesday, Wednesday? Well, a lot of these preseason tournaments, region play got shifted up a week, so a lot of these last week and this week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then next week I think we got Tuesday, Thursday games, and then after that we get back to our normal Tuesday, Friday routine.
Right.
All the way till the state playoffs.
Absolutely.
Which we will have for you all the way through on the Fan Sports Network, and we'll team up with the state tournament coverage with KSL again this year. We're excited about that. Salt Lake Community College and UVU, I think, are the sites for the 4A state tournament. Bigger 4A. It'll be interesting. Region 9 is dominated in 4A.
Yeah, they definitely have, even right now, Region 9 is sitting around, 5 teams here in Region 9 are sitting around that top 10 in 4A. So when you look at it that way, if half the teams in 4A are Region 9 teams in the top 10, that's pretty impressive. This one's fouled away. Fabulous Freddy's foul ball, sending it into the softball field next door.
I had that
full count.
I had that pulled up the other day. I was going to pull that up real quick. This is the last after this pitch.
And it'll walk him.
Last 2 years, back-to-back wins in 23 and 22 for Crimson. 2021, Snow Canyon was your state champ. 20 season got shut down for COVID. Desert Hills won it in 19. 2018, Dixie. 2017, Dixie. They went back-to-back. Pineview went back-to-back in 2016 and 2015. And you got to go back 10 years to Grantsville in 2014, the last non-Region 9 team to win a state championship. And if you go back to 2013 and 12, Snow Canyon won 2 more there.
Strike one.
So 11 out of the last 12 years, a Region 9 team has won the state championship. Some of those were 3A.
Right. It's been pretty impressive. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Harmon Skeen. And got him.
Good pitch there by Wes. Nasty movement.
There's your SNS Mechanical strikeout.
By the way, did you see alumni Desert Hills Drew Thorpe got traded from the Padres the other day?
Over to the White Sox. His initiation into the White Sox wasn't so grand. A little struggle there, but you know what?
I wouldn't have been
he's a pretty-
excited to go from San Diego to Chicago.
He's a pretty solid pitcher, though. I'm sure he'll find his way over there just fine. Foul away there.
I thought San Diego loved him, and then they ship him before the season.
Yeah, you know what? And he played well in spring ball for him as
Mhm.
well. So, you know, you never know what the GMs are thinking. Everybody's got their agendas in the big leagues, huh?
Yeah, it's tough. I have a feeling Thorpe will get a shot, though.
I would assume I would see him in the
second-round draft pick by the Yankees.
I think I would dare say that we're going to see him hitting the big leagues. If not this year. I know he's as far as the prospects page goes, they do have him projected to be in the big leagues this year.
Oh, this year.
2024. So
Originally, it was 2025.
Originally,
with
it
the
was
Yankees.
25, but he did so well with the Yankees at both the high A and double A levels, they bumped him up. So it's a 3-1 count.
And Stokely Tate looking for his first. He walked and scored in that 6-run inning, but also struck out twice, so 0 for 2 tonight.
Fouled that one away. We got ourselves a full count. A late night here at Thunder Field, approaching that 10:30 mark. And we've still got ourselves a decent crowd on the Crimson Cliff side. The Thunder side has started to disperse a little bit more. Fouled away.
Ooh.
That one made you jump.
Yeah, because I was gonna go check on the. I wanted to see what the BYU Utah Tech score was. That game should have been final by now. BYU was in town at Brewster's Field. Cougars win at 11-6 tonight. Got some alumni of Desert Hills and Crimson playing for Coach Fate now over there, and they split with the Cougars and the Utes last year. But
they did.
After winning 2 of 3 at Hearst over the weekend against Sac State and WAC play, they drop an out-of-conference game tonight, 11-6.
Stays alive there for Tate.
Petey Soto. Carson Irvin, alumni of both the Mustangs and the Thunder, playing over there. Am I missing anybody? Oh, Aaron Morris, also
Yep,
Crimson,
Aaron
just
Morris.
graduated last year. He's a trailblazer.
Yeah, he was originally going to go play at Slick, if I remember correctly, and then he.
Or was it Cal Paul? It was somewhere in California. He had an
might
offer
have been
from too.
It might have been somewhere in California.
Bender
dropped it in there.
West
Filthy
pulling the
pitch.
String on that one. Hasn't been Tate's night tonight. Backwards. Okay, there.
And now we see Kobe Goodman stepping back up.
Now batting number 12, Kobe Goodman.
Yeah, RBI single and scored. 1 for 3 tonight for Kobe.
That one's in there for strike one.
West kind of settling in now.
Yeah, and with 2 outs on the board, they just need 1 more, and they're done. They can get out of here with the win. Checks over to first. Here's the pitch. That's outside. Ball 1.
Hope these kids don't got homework to do after the game tonight.
I know that there's
Coming out of
that
spring
one's
break,
strike
they
2.
should be okay, right? It's only the first day back to school.
I know that there's some ACTs going on.
Tomorrow, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I always hated those days.
Me too. I took it twice, and that was enough. This one's hit.
Dirty bomb.
Shallow, right over the head of the shortstop into shallow left. And that'll put runners on first and second.
Yeah, good night for Kobe.
Yeah, he's done well.
2 for 4 with the run scored and an RBI tonight. So been very productive. And here's Crew Christensen. Cruz had back-to-back singles and is 2 for 3. And Cruz started this game on the bump for Coach Kevin Cave and exited. Was it 4-0 when he left?
Here's the pitch. That's outside.
You know, I mentioned the 24 runs scored by Snow Canyon. How about this, Caden? Score of the day. My buddy TZ sent me this. after this swing and a hit. That's 3 hits in a row for Christensen.
Well, that's going to bring nearly bringing in a run over, but they hold them up, and so now that loads up the bases.
North Summit 32, Roland Hall 22, 54 runs in a game, second most all time.
Wow.
All time 57 runs, Juab and Provo in 2021 combined for 57 runs. We've had 21 tonight.
This one's popped up. This could be the end of it. This is going to fall in. Barban can't make the play. A few runs have scored already. And that will put runners on first and third with 2 runs scored.
Yeah, got to give him a hit there. I mean, good effort. Superman layout dive. But not able to make that catch. Looked like it was really close off the tip of the mitt, maybe, Caden? It was kind of going away from us a little bit. So Bawal easily scores, and Goodman also comes around to score.
And the pitch from West. High and outside for ball 1.
Tough out here in Jays. Fillmore. Jace grounded out, struck out, walked, and then singled.
The pitch inside. It gets it for the strike.
1 for 3. Jace didn't like that.
Facing the 1-1 here. 2 outs, runners on first and third. Low and away. Should I say low and inside for ball 2. 2-1. What's our Nets on Fire update over there on the ice?
Knights give up a goal, so they're down 4-3, about 5 minutes to go.
Strike 2, runners going to second, and it bounces off of the arm with a shortstop, and that brings in a run.
Yeah, and you're trying to throw that down, and it ends up scooting away, and a little bit of a mistake there. See how they score that one. And now it's a 6-run deficit, and you still got another runner in a scoring position, but 2 outs here. 1 out away from finally finishing this off with the Mustang. Tyler West, the check swing, they appeal, and Jace did not go.
He said foul tip, and the catcher caught it. Wow.
And that's it. That's a game.
And that's it.
I couldn't tell.
Wow.
Kevin Cave came in and said, "Hey, that hit the dirt," and the umpire said, "No, that's game. That hit the bat." The home plate umpire is going to go confer
with the first base. I mean, we'll keep it right here because they're going to be done. They're walking off. That's game. Wow.
3 hours and 7 minutes to finish off this region showdown, and the defending state champs twice in a row take game 1 of the 2-game set this week.
Yeah, just like that. Wow. Game over. 15-9. Crimson gets the win.
Yep.
Let's take a break. When we come back, it's our Johnson Pediatric Dentistry post-game show. We're going to be hopping on into it, giving out some of the awards. So after this quick 60-second break, we'll be back, and it'll be the Johnson Pediatric Dentistry post-game show. Stick around on the Fan Sports Network.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
Don't miss our big anniversary sale at Patio Furniture. We're offering the biggest savings of the year. From umbrellas to sofa set to accessories, don't miss out on our anniversary sale from February 15th through the 24th. Visit our new showroom today.
Discover elegance at the Awning Company. Join us at the St. George Parade of Homes this week. See our exquisite awnings featured in select homes. Elevate your outdoor space with us. Call for a free quote today.
Welcome back on in, everybody. Final score as we are wrapping things up here in our Boulevard home game of the week from Desert Hills High School. Crimson Cliffs does get the win.
Yeah.
15-9.
Weird ending, though, huh?
That was a strange inning. A strange ending to the game for sure. The biggest thing that was kind of weird about that was, everyone's saying, why would you ask for a check swing if it was a foul tip anyway? And, that's pretty weird.
That's a fair
I'm
question.
not going to lie. That's
fair
pretty
question.
Weird. But either way, it was the final out that they needed, and it's the end of the ball game. And at that point, the likelihood that Desert Hills is coming back to win this one is pretty slim anyway. But you want to make sure to end it on solid terms.
I think Kevin Cave, even in a loss, can spin this as a positive. Yeah, you ran into a buzzsaw. Barbin through the first 5 innings was tremendous tonight. 2-hit, scoreless baseball, kind of just mowing the Thunder down. And then they made things interesting. And I'll tell you what, the takeaway for Crimson, this team can hit it. There's no easy out. Pitching might not be as strong as last year. That's tough to do because you had Bo Sampson and you had Javen Ross. But they've got some Bulldogs. They've got some – and we'll see Osborne probably tomorrow. Like, this is a team that's got a legitimate shot to go 3 straight state championships. Marathon game over 3 hours, but a lot of fun tonight. And can't wait for Game 2 tomorrow, this set.
Game 2 tomorrow, absolutely. We'll see what happens tomorrow at Crimson Cliffs High School. As we're inside of our Johnson Pediatric Dentistry post-game show, let's hop into the awards.
Yeah,
some of these awards for today. What do we got?
Yeah, I mean, get you some Down East furniture statistics, and as we kind of get you the final stats, we can get you some awards here. I think I'm still leaning Barbin tonight for our star of the game, brought to you by Finley Subaru. But you could sell me on West tonight, 3 for 4, 2 RBIs and a walk. Came in and maybe didn't look as good as he will later in the season on the bump, but did the job, got him out of the coming in a tough spot with bases loaded. That's never easy. So none of those runs will be charged on him. West goes 1 2/3, but he did give up 6 hits. So definitely ERA right there at 6 where he entered that game. So, but Barbin, I mean, 2 for 5 tonight with an RBI. Barbin's final line, 5 1/3, 4 hits, gives up 3 runs, all earned, walked 4, struck out 7. Plenty of offense to choose from as well. I mean, multi-hit game for MacArthur tonight, going 3 for 4 with 3 RBIs, including that 2-run home run. Skinny Bop, Kyler Skinner goes 1 for 5, but that one was a 3-run shot to left center field. I think I would go MacArthur, Finley Subaru star of the game offensively, and then Barbin with the pitching there. But I would probably go with that 3-run shot off the bat of Skinner as the Appliance Wholesalers Plus play of the game. I feel like that took the wind out of Desert Hills' sails, but you can't take away from how good through 5 innings Barbin was tonight. So that's why I'm kind of offensively, you got to give MacArthur some love, but defensively, I mean, you get that big lead, you got to give Barbin a ton of credit tonight. And they're going to need him to be great all year long. They really are. Yeah.
No, he was phenomenal defensively on the mound. He was great. And he even did well. He got the ball on the bat a couple of times. He was able to. He's able to make connection and get on base twice with a couple of hits. So that's phenomenal. He did it from both sides. And then MacArthur, as you mentioned, I like that as well.
There's no question in my mind the defensive play of the game. I go on Cooper Clough tonight.
Cooper Clough literally put his body on the line and
robbed Skinner of a 2-home-run night.
Robbed Skinner of 2 home runs. Yeah, this is a completely different ballgame because of that. And what a play. And we hope he's doing well.
Yeah.
So definitely best wishes out to
We
Cooper
were told
Clough.
he wanted to come back into this game, but the trainers checked him for the concussion, said, hey, we were going to shut you down for the night. So he's out there right now talking with teammates and stuff at home plate. This looks like a city job here. Willie's doing all the work, and you got some Thunder players.
Yeah. One guy works and the rest is standing around. That's how it always goes.
I'm just kidding. All our city workers watching. Oh, and by the way, appreciate City of St. George Recreation. A lot of these guys started playing baseball and rec league, and the spring signups for rugby and some of their other sports are now going on, sgcityrec.org. So get on over there and get your kids signed up for some of their summer activities. They got mountain biking and climbing classes and all kinds of cool stuff through the city recreation department. But our defensive play of the game, gosh, I mean, it's Clough. It's probably the same as the play of the game, right?
Yeah.
Because it was a defensive playmaker play of the game.
Yeah, I mean, that was the
tonight.
biggest defensive play we had all night was Cooper's
There was not
catch.
one double play ball tonight.
No double plays. There were very few highlighted defensive plays.
I did like Wilson, the two putouts he had from behind the
He did-
dish.
he
You
did
could
have
go with
those.
that because he had a couple really good throws down there to tag the runner
that
trying to
works as
steal
well.
a base.
Absolutely.
Maybe share the love. Go Cooper Clough on the play of the game, and then defensive play of the game, the two putouts by Willie tonight.
I'm down for that. That works for me.
Other stats, Desert Hills tonight. We look at them in the loss, 15-9. Multi-hit game for Riker Taylor, who came in for Clough, 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs. You look at Goodman. Kobe Goodman goes 2 for 4. And Crew Christensen, came in hitting under 200, 3 for 4 tonight. Really good to see him get it going at the plate. Obviously 15 runs on 14 hits, 9 runs on 10 hits, and the 3 errors. Again, 20 errors now on the season for Desert Hills, something they got to clean up as you get deeper into region play if you're going to get a good seed going to the state tournament.
Yeah, you definitely have to work at cleaning that up, cleaning up the game just a little bit more. That's always a big issue, something that you want to make sure that you're keeping control of. So, absolutely. But overall, great game. Both of these teams showed a little bit of light. Desert Hills it came at the wrong time. It was in the last 2 innings in the 6th and the 7th. So, if they can maybe keep that rolling into the next game tomorrow, this might be a different
Yeah,
one.
lost that series opener to Dixie last week on the road, though, and then bounced back and won at home. Tonight they lose at home, so now they got to try to bounce back on the road. I mean, if you can get through Dixie and Crimson with splits, I think you feel pretty good about that if you're Kevin Cave. But that does put a little pressure on that second game of the series again for the Thunder tomorrow. And Crimson gets the win tonight. A lot of runs scored in Region 9. Snow Canyon wins 24-0 over Hurricane tonight as we check the Nets on Fire final Region 9 baseball scoreboards. And then 12-1, 10-run rule there as Dixie beats Cedar this afternoon. And then here, I mean, just a total hit parade.
Absolutely.
A ton of hits and a ton of runs scored in this one, 15-9, 24 total runs scored. So in the region, I mean, over 60, almost 60 runs scored tonight. Region
Yeah,
baseball.
just about.
And this was the closest game of them all.
Yeah,
a 6-run win for Crimson.
That's crazy. No, it's crazy. It's a big week for Region 9 this week. Of course, more games coming up tomorrow. Snow Canyon Hurricane will be here on the Fan Sports Network, so make sure you're tuning into that one at thefansportsnetwork.com or on our YouTube channel. And on the radio as well, on 99.5 and 95.3. Crimson gets the win, 15-9. We're signing off. Big thanks to Cece back in the studio.
Yeah.
And Sebastian running the camera for us. And then for Devin and myself, we appreciate you on the broadcast.
Yeah, we do. Thank you, everybody. Thanks to our great sponsors. We'll have a recap tomorrow morning. You guys to be talking high school sports, not just this game, but all of it tomorrow in the afternoon. Don't forget to go fill out your brackets on the Fan Sports Network to win the cash, because the brackets will close. And, everybody, thanks for watching and thanks for listening.
Yeah, we'll see you next time.